tonight here on Spain and Fitz, ESPN Radio, ESPN app, Sirius XM Channel 80. Fitz will be back tomorrow, hopefully. Get you set for championship NFL weekend. But we got some stuff to get through before we can get to Sunday, and that includes some big question marks about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So joining us now on the Goodyear Hotline to get us up to speed, the voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus, recently named the 2020 NSMA Missouri Sportscaster of the Year. So they're picking up awards on the field and off it out in KC. Save some for somebody else, Mitch. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Hang on, sorry, I was watching the Ivy League heptathlon. Okay, got it. Hey, if we were non-COVID friends and we were doing jersey exchange, I would definitely hit you up for a Cornell track top.
Nice, yeah.
I got to have one of those. But yeah, it's a lot of excitement here. Quite honestly, it's to host a third consecutive AFC Championship game after 58 previous years of never doing so in franchise history. There's a lot of bags here, of course.
Mitch, we had a super fan on last night, Heidi Gardner from Saturday Night Live, and she said she got a little too cocky this year, and she was like, oh, we're good now. I don't have to worry about all the playoff disasters and heartbreaks of the past. And then as soon as Patrick Mahomes went down, she's like, no, there was just 1 year that we got that. The rest are going to be back to the past. Do you feel like there's that concern again in the city of, we're cursed and that was just one good year off?
No, that's been taken care of. Actually, Andy Reid and Mahomes took care of it. When you look at this team has won 5 playoff games now in the last 3 seasons, and with the only loss being the overtime loss to New England in the 2018 AFC Championship game, we're talking a 3-year span where you can argue they're the best team in the league. And not only that, they've carried over 2 postseason success, now 3 straight years. So I think that all that talk's gone, and with this head coach and with this team, you got to rock and get ready because Buffalo's really good.
Voice of the Chief, Mitch Holthus, with us here. We're figuring out what's happening with the toe, which maybe we're not talking about enough in terms of health, in terms of mobility. And then, of course, we've got the concussion protocol, and even that is sort of a gray area as people try to figure out, was it a quirky neck injury? Was it an actual concussion? What are you hearing from around your parts?
Well, honestly, Sarah, I think there was maybe some error in what was reported early that it was a concussion. I think, truthfully, he was entering the concussion protocol. If you get any fan, of course, now, in the last several years, have been just very vigilant in this league, and I'm glad they are. I've seen if anything there's like some neurological issue, including he got up and obviously was struggling, wobbling, then he's coming out. And then the independent neurologist on site said, no go, he's not going back into the game. And first of all, let me say, I think it's a great step by the league. I think Commissioner Goodell, when he started in 2018 with this concussion protocol, which is very thorough and goes through this 5 steps, which fans may think it's laborious, but it is not. And honestly, there are no shortcuts there. You can't, everyone know Monday at 6, Tuesday at 7, Wednesday at 9, easy playing, you can't skip any steps. And honestly, I would tell you that he's been the first and been the second and headed to third. It's like a ground ball single to left. And is he going to score? Is he not? Is he going to hold him at third? And I think right now, he's getting to third base, and they'll probably hold him at third and wait until tomorrow. But honestly, it's their process. And the league put this in play several years ago, and it's really a good thing to protect the game. I think you'd have to say, you might agree, that, in the olden days, they'd have probably put him back in the game. Mm-hmm. But not anymore, not in this day and age, and I'm glad they're protecting the game, and I love it because I love the game.
Yeah, to your point, once you enter that concussion protocol, it actually doesn't matter if you had a concussion. If they feared you have one, once you're in it, you have to get out of it, which means passing all of the steps and hitting all of the baselines that they look for. It sounds, by all accounts, that he'll be back. It sounds like he will be able to play. But quickly, if he can't, have you been practicing the Chad Henne lesser-known calls? Because anything is possible is already a shirt. You're going to need to get more creative than that.
You know what? Keep me up at night. I'm thinking, how many times can you use Henny?
Henny Given Sunday is also out there for you,
We start limericks and nursery rhymes? I don't know. But, phenomenal job. 2 things. One, just a guy that had played 13 years in the league, and Sarah never played in a playoff game. Ever. And he got thrown in the 9th inning. This would be like Mariano Rivera, can't throw the 9th. that are in trouble, and you're bringing in some guy. Who's this guy? Henny?
Yeah.
He was at like AAA, and he strikes out the side. I mean, that's what it was like. But also here, and what is really overlooked, easily overlooked, is the genius of Andy Reid and the depth of his preparation. This is the 8th season that I've been with him, and he is amazing. I don't have an adjective. His depth of preparation. Who's going over on Saturday night with Chad Henne and Mahomes going, well, hey, what's your favorite fourth down play there, dude? What do you think? Because what are we thinking Saturday night? What's Henry's chances of playing with 0.03%?
Right.
What do you think if it's fourth down and short and the game's on the line and the season's on the line? What do you think, bud? What do you want to run? But that's the way Andy Reid is. So very thorough in his approach. I've seen him working that stuff in the summertime. No OTA is for naught. Everything matters. Every mini camp, every training camp. He drills it down so deep that he's tough to prepare for. I've watched this guy 8 years, and I can't tell you, Sarah, based on down and distance or personnel, what he's going to run. There's no way you can predict it or see tendencies.
It's Spain and Fitz. Mitch Holthus, the voice of the Chiefs, with us here on the Goodyear Hotline, talking about the upcoming AFC Championship. Let's talk about the other side. Two very different games for the Bills. Their defense gave up 472 yards to the Colts, and they eked past. Then their offense managed only 10 points, against, the Ravens. They didn't have to do much. So what are we seeing? Can we get this team to show up on both sides of the ball? Because they're going to need to in order to beat the Chiefs. Or what weakness could possibly come up that would allow the Chiefs to lose this game if Mahomes is out there?
So it's a phenomenal question because I don't think it's being discussed enough. And these two teams have a lot of similarities. If you look at the grade card and just statistically, and then you also go beyond just the obvious base subjects of third down, red zone, and look deeper, you see a lot of similarities here between these two teams. But let's go to the defensive side. They're also similar. They will not light you up. They're not going to make the honor roll necessarily with the base subjects, but here's what they do. They win games, both of these defenses. This day and age in defensive football has become who can mitigate the offense, meaning you're not just getting trucked, and two, who can steal a possession. Honestly, I thought the Baltimore Ravens had that game about where they wanted it. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody can dive in on this, but the win was a big factor. I mean, I grew up in the Kansas-Nebraska border where win's a factor in football games. And it looked like that Harbaugh was going to get the win in the fourth quarter, but he elected to take the win, thinking if we're going to run the ball and just keep it away from Josh Allen, we'll burn up his third quarter, and if we're in striking distance, we've got him. He's driving to tie the game into the win. What happens? 101-yard pick six by Taron Johnson. Buffalo is a very opportunistic defense. They'll steal a possession. They will mitigate your offense to the point, and that's why they won 13 games. But Steve Spagnuolo has done the same thing. He and Leslie Frazier came into the league together with Coach Reid down in the basement of the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, like hearing the rats, right? Chase the cats. I was talking to some guys this weekend about it. But the point is, the Chiefs do the same. You're going, well, gosh, they don't light up the board in your defensive numbers, but the Chiefs have been spectacular, getting stops when they need to, mitigating offenses. There's only two teams have scored 30 points on them. Raiders did it twice, and the Panthers did it. That's it. And they had to play Tom Brady in Tampa. They had to play Drew Brees in New Orleans. They played the Ravens in Baltimore, and they beat the Bills in Buffalo. Nobody had that challenge. But they slow down offenses, and they'll steal a possession, or they'll take it and score off of it. And these two teams have the almost the same approach defensively. It's impressive.
Yeah, this matchup will look different from when they last played because the Bills have gotten even better and more mature. But it will also look different because to me it feels like, and you've watched them closely, the Chiefs have been saving stuff for their best opponents. Not that they were bored during the season, but it felt like they were always holding back a little until they needed it, sometimes to a fault where they'd get behind to a lesser team. Before we let you go, we're kind of running out of time, but do you think that's the case, that they sort of were biding their time against some of the lesser teams and saving the good stuff for what we'll probably see this weekend in the Super Bowl if they make it back?
Well, I don't. Hear me out on this. I think it became more of a fatigue factor. This was a long, hard climb to 14-2, and they lost one of the games because they didn't play their starters. I mean, they could be 15-1. But it was a tough road schedule. I just laid it out. Plus, they had to win at Miami. And then everybody was loading up on them. I don't want to say this is arrogance, but people were just loading up double shot, cannon shots at them, doing things that they had not done all year as far as schemes. So they were just climbing, and it was a tough climb. And so it wasn't like, well, let's save some stuff, or hey, we're bored with this team. they go, okay, they're throwing stuff at us and throwing us off. I just think there was a fatigue factor in there. This team is now refreshed, that bye week, and actually having that week 17 off, essentially, has really helped this team. So it's all, everything's blazing here with both sides of the ball, all three phases, actually. This is a rested team and a ready team, and they, too, have improved in many ways, because people wanted the just to blow people out, Sarah. But to me, in any sport, it could be Cornell or Smith Center, Kansas. The team that wins a whole bunch of close games all the time, to me, is a team that's poised to be a champion. And this Kansas City team has proven that. That's where they really improved this year, is taking, and they won a game a variety of ways. They won it 10 different ways to win a game. And so this team's actually better, in my opinion, than a year ago.
Yeah, and you take those memories of winning different ways, and of course you take last year's comebacks and abilities to get behind and still win, and you can use that going forward if you're in that situation again. Mitch, hopefully Pat will be out there on Sunday. Sorry, Patrick's mom. Patrick will be out there on Sunday. We look forward to the game. Thanks for the time.
I'm telling you, he's standing at third, sir.
It's time for Wausau West Warrior High School Hockey on SportsFan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices. Warrior Hockey is brought to you by Union, Health in Motion, American Family Insurance, Jim Nick Agency, M&J Marine, Marathon County Social Services, EGA Incorporated, REI Engineering, Sun Printing, the Wausau Mine Company, the Wausau West Athletic Department, and the Wausau West Hockey Booster Club. It's time now for Wausau West Warrior Hockey on SportsFan 98.9. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wausau West Warrior High School Hockey on SportsFan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices. Tonight, a significant game in the Wisconsin Valley Conference as the second-place Wausau West Warriors play host to the third-place Marshfield Tigers. From the Marathon Park Ice Arena, I'm Chad Holmes. Wausau West comes in with a two-game winning streak. They are 7-6 overall. They are 6-1 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, one game back of Stevens Point. While Marshfield comes in with a 6-7 overall mark. They're one game behind Wausau West for second in the conference. Marshfield is 5-2 in the WVC. This is the second meeting of the season between the Warriors and the Tigers. The first time around in Marshfield back on Tuesday, December 22nd, the Warriors would score 4 third-period goals to break open a tight one and win by a score of 6-1. For Wausau West, the Valley basically comes down to tonight and then Saturday if West is to have any chance for at least a share of the conference championship. Tonight, got to take care of business against the Marshfield Tigers, and then Saturday, the first-place Stevens Point Panthers come here to Marathon Park for a late afternoon matchup. 4 o'clock opening face-off, a game that will be broadcast right here on SportsFan 98.9, starting with the pregame show Saturday at 3:40. Wausau West has won back-to-back games for the first time in a month. They won Saturday in the second day of the Wausau West Hockey Showcase, defeating Waukesha by a score of 6-2, and they backed it up on Tuesday night in a conference game when they shut out Wisconsin Rapids here at Marathon Park by a score of 6-0. Meantime, the Marshfield Tigers come in after a victory as well. Tuesday night, Marshfield took on DC Everest, and they were able to knock off the Evergreens by a score of 4-1. So Marshfield is taking care of everyone in the WVC except for Stevens Point and Wausau West. But Marshfield still has an opportunity at the conference championship if they're able to win here tonight. And then Wausau West knocks off Stevens Point on Saturday. Marshfield will be hosting Stevens Point next Tuesday. And ultimately, they will have an opportunity to try to work their way into a conference tie as well. So plenty to play for here in the final weeks of the regular season. And of course, there's always the significance as well of the postseason seeding. Because seeding meets in both the Division 1 and Division 2 will be held this weekend. Wausau West will be participating in the Division 1 playoffs in boys hockey, while Marshfield is in the Division 2 bracket, along with teams from the Great Northern Conference. Coming up, we're going to hear the bringing comments of the head coach of Wausau West Warriors, BJ Grant, and then we just set the hockey here from Marathon Park. It's Wausau West taking on Marshfield. We're hockey on SportsFan 98.9.
Cellcom offers the same great deals to new and existing customers alike. So when we have a sale, everyone can take advantage of the savings, not just a select group. Whether you're a new customer, or you've been a customer since the dawn of cell phones, or if you're a teacher in Tigerton, or a farmer in Fremont, a tutor in Two Rivers, a dentist in De Pere, a tree thrower in Tomahawk, or one of the best offensive tackles in professional football, charged with protecting the franchise QB. Right, David Bakhtiari?
Right, sir.
Unlike most of those big-time wireless carriers, with Cellcom, everyone gets the same rate offers on everything from investment phones to unlimited data packages. Cellcom, clarity in a cloudy world. And Cellcom goes new and existing customers can get select devices from Google, Motorola, Samsung, and LG for just $5 per month. Flex 30 agreement and data subscription required. Taxes due with sale. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/save for details.
What matters to a trained comfort specialist? Cool summers, cozy winters, and an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of opinion, and with a trained comfort specialist on your side, it's also a matter of fact.
Anytime, night or day, call PGA. PGA Incorporated is your leading Central Wisconsin trained comfort specialist. See us at pgainc.net.
It's hard to stop a trained comfort specialist.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Wausau, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Jim Nick, agent. Call me at 715-359-5055, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
For details, contact Jim Nick, agent. Call 715-359-5055 or stop by 224-706 Zinnia Drive in Wausau today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
American Family Insurance.
What's your idea of winter fun? It's hitting the trails after a fresh snowfall and you're thinking new snowmobile. It's time to call CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing fun. If you're thinking new four-wheel drive vehicle to get you to the downhill slopes or the cross-country trails, it's time to call CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing fun. Quick, easy loan applications, friendly lenders, and great rates make CCU the lending leader in financing fun. If your idea of winter fun isn't in the snow, maybe hitting the highway in a new motorhome is the way to go. Just give CCU a call. Financing for motorhomes and winter getaways. When you think fun, think Clover Belt Credit Union. What are you waiting for? Life's too short and winter's too long. Call CCU for your great rate financing. Dial 715-842-5693 or apply online or from your smartphone. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. Local lenders lending local money, keeping our community strong.
Our online broadcast stream of today's game is brought to you exclusively by PGA Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, and Excavating, your leading trained comfort specialist serving Wisconsin since 1994.
Wausau West Warrior High School hockey continues on SportsFan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices. Tonight, Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup as the Warriors take on the third-place Marshfield Tigers. From the Marathon Park Ice Arena, I'm Chad Holmes, joined by head coach B.J. Brandt. And, Coach, first time in a month, back-to-back wins. And obviously, you know, get to this point of the season, it had been sort of up and down for your team, and you've talked about it. But Tuesday night, 6-0 win over Wisconsin Rapids, backed up after the 6-2 win over Waukesha on Saturday. now's the time, isn't it?
It is. It's the time of year when you want to start coming together as a group, and all of the things that you've worked on up to this point, you hope you've identified what some of your weaknesses are, and you've worked on them, and you've tried to increase your strengths a little bit. And I felt like we did that. I think we had 2 power play goals, maybe 3 power play goals against Rapids, and I think that's a strength of ours right now, is when a team takes a penalty against us, we've been really good at taking advantage of that. And I think that's where this time of year, special teams are so important, and we killed a couple penalties, which was really good for us to find that success on the PK. But I think our guys got better as the game went on. First period we were a little bit sluggish, not necessarily making the play that I want them to make or that they should make, but towards the end of the game and second half of the game, we started to do that and separate ourselves a little bit. So it was a good win. I think Rapids has some dynamic forwards, and we're going to try to keep them in check, and I thought we did a good job of that.
What's the key when you're scoring on the power play? I mean, I think a lot of folks, sometimes there's a flow to it. I mean, at times it can be difficult. Other times it just seems like they come in bunches. What's your team doing well in order to be better on the power play recently?
Well, it comes down to compete and work ethic. I think our guys' mentality is the 5 have to outwork the 4, and if we move the puck in the right times into the right places and to the right people, we're really successful on the power play. And our guys have bought into moving the puck to the right place, because 5 guys have to outwork 4. It's just the opposite when you're on the PK. Those 4 guys have to outwork the other 5 guys. Yeah, you're down a man, but that's where your work ethic and your execution in those moments. I mean, our guys have been able to share the puck and move the puck to the right guys. My hope is we get a little better at being selfless and making the play that should be made in front of us instead of the one we want to all the time. Sure, we're scoring goals right now, but I think as I've self-scouted ourselves, I think we're easy to defend, and we have to make some adjustments, knowing that teams are going to scout us here in the future, especially going down the road here.
Tonight, Marshfield, and one of the interesting things about Marshfield right now, they are in 3rd place in the conference. In fact, if they win tonight and they win next week against Stevens Point, they literally are in a position where if you take care of business against Fast Saturday, that they're still in the conference race as well. They're obviously winning the games they need to win in this conference. What do you see with Marshfield that's allowed them to be successful at this point and to still be in the race with Wausau West and Stevens Point?
Well, I think first off, you see how hard they play the game. They compete their tails off for 200 feet. They're hard on the puck, meaning they're going to make you make mistakes because of how fast they are. I feel like they've executed in moments that they've had to. I mean, they played Everest the other night and beat them 4-1, and didn't allow a lot of opportunities for the Evergreens to score. And you look at that, that's a team that's taking pride in recovering pucks and playing defense and limiting scoring opportunities. So tonight, one of our key things is we're going to have to earn everything. These guys are going to work hard. We've got to make sure that we execute in the offensive zone and more importantly, take their game plan back to them a little bit and recover the pucks when we need to and play defense and try to get the puck back so you can try to score and play offense.
And the league, obviously, again, Tuesday was the start of this rush to the finish of the Wisconsin Valley Conference campaign, and with the loss at Stevens Point, that means you can't lose, you can't tie. I mean, you really have to take care of business each and every time out. Is it good to have that focus now at this point of the season, obviously with a couple of weeks to go in the regular season? The mental aspect of the game is so important right now.
Well, it compartmentalizes a little bit. It gives you something to look forward to instead of just looking out the window and staring at the horizon. There's something right in front of you. There's a carrot right there to a reason to play well and to keep things going in the right direction. The Valley Conference title is something that we all take great pride in our conference, and if you can come out on top, whether it's a share of the title or a solo spot, I mean, you've earned it in our conference. And I think that Marshfield's playing really well right now, and we've got to make sure that we continue to make progress from where we were on Saturday to Tuesday to now, and keep making the push in the right direction to hopefully put ourselves in a position on Saturday to earn a share. But that's something we have to earn tonight to get that opportunity.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chad.
Head coach of the Wausau West Warriors, B.J. Brandt, will come back and get you set for the opening face-off. Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9. The Wausau West Hockey Booster Club is a proud supporter of our broadcast of Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9. The Wausau West Hockey Booster Club would also like to thank the following sponsors of the Wausau West Hockey program: Orthopedic Associates of Wausau, Wausau Mine Company, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, and A-Right Construction. Thanks again to the Wausau West Hockey Booster Club for their support of Warrior Hockey broadcasts on Sports Fan 98.9.
Best of luck to our local high school athletes and good luck in your quest for a successful season. Your efforts and sportsmanship on and off the ice make us proud. This meeting is brought to you by REI Engineering. REI has been exceeding clients' expectations in civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental and safety consulting for 30 years. They're responsive, efficient, and innovative. Visit REI online at reiengineering.com.
Come on, choose health and motion for you.
I'm Dr. Cassie Haltonen, Doctor of Physical Therapy at Health and Motion Wausau. Do you want to take your pain and make it a thing of the past? You can. We now offer new technology called the Newbie. This technology can and recharge your system. The Newbie was once only used for professional athletes, but is now available for you. 3 of our Health and Motion locations, with one right here in Wausau. Book your 15-minute complimentary consultation today by visiting himwi.com.
So come on, choose health and motion for you.
The best boats in the business, the best selection, the best people. For 100 years, M&J Marine has set the standard for sales and service, and let them prove it with a new Lund boat powered by the quality and performance of a Mercury outboard. Take a trip through their massive showroom where there's a boat show every day. The best brands and Mercury go boldly only at M&J Marine. I-39 to exit 181 Mosin E. You'll notice the difference.
M&J Marine.
Can you help turn a child's life around? Families in our community are needed to open their homes and hearts to foster children and provide them with love.
Sports Fan 98.9 is W255DN and WXCO, Wausau.
Chad Holmes again back from the Marathon Park Ice Arena, just a few moments away from the start of this one between the Warriors and the Marshfield Tigers. Right now, we are going to listen in for the playing of our national anthem.
We ask those who are able to please rise, remove your headgear for the playing of the national anthem.
Six and 7 overall. They are 5-2 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. In net, Cole Rolls in white trim. And the face-off is won by the Warriors. With it is Brady Cleveland. In his own zone, moves it on the right-hand side to Connor Healy. Healy's pass goes off the stick of Lucas Langlois. Battle for it neutral, back to Langlois. Langlois moves it left-hand side. Ray Reinick chases it down, left face-off circle. Reinick's pass gets deflected, goes into the right corner. Reinick will chase it down, back to the right point. Connor Healy. Healy stick handles through a screen. It goes just wide of the near side pipe. Fight for the puck along the near side boards, cleared out of the zone by Marshfield. Chasing it down in his own zone will be Connor Healy. Healy moves it on the near side, banged off the boards through center. Nobody there for the Warriors. Played by Marshfield and Tristan Reisman. Reisman moves it left-hand side, crossing the red line, dumped in on goal by the Tigers. Brady Cleveland will chase it down behind the goal line on the right-hand side. Warriors looking to break out of their own zone. Puck is knocked away, but there to pick it up is Brady Cleveland. Cleveland through center, over the blue line, left wing side. He'll roll it in deep. Goes behind the Marshfield cage, now deflected to the near side corner. Warriors in the midst of a line change on the fly. Tigers on the far side boards. Banged up to center ice. Chipping it back in was Tyler Cleveland. Delayed offside on West. Warriors do clear the zone. Again, trying to clear it up ice is Marshfield, but turned over at the blue line. Warriors keep it in for a moment. Now picked up by the Tigers and Tyler Reisman. Reisman gets it to center. Taken back by West. Into the zone. And a little pass from Cade Gruber on the near side towards Thomas Garum. Could not connect. Puck goes in behind the Marshfield cage. Now the Tigers back up ice. Chipped over the blue line, right-hand side. Grabbing it will be Ben Conradi. Conradi in the right corner has it knocked away. Warriors will move it to the far side boards. Cade Gruber. Gruber gets it to Garum. Garum will get it out of the zone, rolls it into the Marshfield end. Long stretch of hockey to get things underway, and now we get a whistle, and it looks like an icing on the Warriors. Warriors were not able to get to that puck on that long pass attempt, so the face-off will come back in the Wausau West zone with 15-13 to go in the first period, and still no score. Central Wisconsin Storm today, they saw their 6-game win streak come to an end. They were playing over in Merrill against the Eau Claire area Stars. An Eau Claire area who lost on the home ice to the Storm last week. Well, they came to Merrill and defeated the Storm today 3-0. So Storm now 10-3 on the season. Puck is rolled into the right corner by the Tigers. Chipped into the near face-off circle and then cleared out of the zone by Wausau West. Again, goes all the way down ice. And this time another icing is called on the Warriors. But the Storm 10-3 on the season. We will have the Storm against the undefeated #1 ranked and defending state champion Fox City Stars coming up next Tuesday night from Neenah. We'll have it on Sports Fan 98.9, either live on the radio or on our stream. We haven't decided what our schedule is completely, but I will be in Neenah for that one next Tuesday night. Face-off is kicked into the near side corner by the Warriors. Now with it is Brady Cleveland on the right-hand side. On the right-hand side to the blue line, Kopetsky. Kopetsky gets it to center. Now left-hand side, Connor Healy. Healy will just dump it in, wide of the cage. Puck goes into the right wing corner, chased down by the Tigers. But on the far side, Judah Leader will chip it in behind the cage. Second pass, wide open in front, but Kopetsky could not get the shot off. Then the shot is high and over the crossbar the shot from the right face-off circle is stopped by the goaltender Halverson on the shot by Cleveland, and now the puck goes back to center ice. Warriors some opportunities there as Marshfield having a little difficulty in their own zone. Now take it away, Judah Leader, left face-off circle, and it'll be deflected high into the air. Puck right in front of Halverson's cage, still fought for, and now cleared to the near side boards. Healy moves it right-hand side, played off the boards by Prohaska. Prohaska keeps it in for a moment, now deflects back to neutral. Prohaska moves it left-hand side to Connor Healy. Healy gets it to Ray Reinick. Reinick over the blue line into the offensive zone. Reinick left corner, now behind the cage. Reinick to the right-hand side, threw it in front. Connor Wendell could not get a stick on it, but Wendell will chase it down. Back to the point, Prohaska. Prohaska, now right-hand side, Tyler Cleveland. Cleveland, his pass is partially deflected and taken away by Marshfield. Taken back by Prohaska at neutral, now into the zone. Left-hand side, there's a shot. Halverson will make the stop. Leaves a rebound for a moment, then puts his goalie mitt on it, gets the whistle and the stoppage in play. 13:33 to go, first period. No score here for the Marathon Park Ice Arena. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Cole Halverson for the Tigers. Stepping in to take the face-off is Lucas Langlois for West. Now in the left corner, Connor Wendell. Wendell trying to move it to the point. Still in a scrum for the puck. 3 orange jerseys all around him, but now the puck comes loose. At the point, Prohaska fires a shot, and not seeing it all the way, and in fact, not freezing it was the goaltender Halverson, but does get the whistle and the stoppage. It did not appear that Halverson saw it all the way, and then at the last moment able to fight it off, and now face off to his right. Warriors will make a late line change as the Thomas Garum along with Cade Gruber, and on the right wing side, Spencer Cooper come out. Warriors win the draw. Thrown in from the point. Oh, and a goal! A misplay by Halverson on a shot that was softly put in from the point by Tyler Cleveland, and the Warriors get a break early and take a 1-0 lead with 13:15 to go in the first period. Again, that was just a complete misplay on a soft shot from the point by Tyler Cleveland. Halverson has to be disappointed himself on that one, and West at 3 minutes and 45 seconds takes the early advantage. Halverson has looked a little shaky in the early moments of this game. Even on a couple of shots he stopped, he did not appear to be very confident on his skates early, and that time just a real soft shot that he let through. Puck moved over the right right blue line by the Tigers as we get the official scoring on that goal.
He was assisted by number 13, Thomas
Garum another point, and Cade Gruber as well on that goal by Cleveland. So again, Cleveland from Garum and Gruber. Puck deep in the Marshfield zone. Moved on the left-hand side, now through center ice come the Tigers. Puck knocked away nice. They get in a stick on it with Connor Healy, and the Warriors get it back. Gruber, left-hand side, lost his balance, lost the puck, and the Tigers get it back to neutral. At his own blue line, Connor Healy. He'll stick handle over the red line, now over the blue line, into the zone. Right face-off circle, trying to get in front, and then they shot! Save made and cleared aside by the Tigers. Back to the point, Brady Cleveland. Left face-off circle, Healy. Healy's pass attempt deflected. Healy gets it back. Bad angle shot, got a piece of the goaltender to the right corner. And now back to the right point, but not out. Thomas Garum has the puck. Top of the right face-off circle, now between the circles. Upper slot, Cleveland a shot. Rebound and a goal! Connor Healy on the rebound. The blocker save was made by Halverson, but on the near side to poke it home is Connor Healy, and the Warriors quickly have a 2-0 lead. 4 minutes and 51 seconds, the time of that goal. So a minute 6 after the first goal, the Warriors get one again, and that was nothing on the rebound that Halverson could do. He got the initial stop, but right on the doorstep was Healy.
Connor Healy, assist by number 13, Thomas Garum, and number 4, Brady Cleveland.
So Garum and Cleveland with the assist. 2-0 Wausau West, less than 5 minutes into the game. Warriors continuing to put the heat on. Deep left corner, fight for the puck. Brimacombe trying to dig it out for Wausau West. Also there is Judah Leader. Puck now comes loose, picked up by the Tigers. Marshfield up to center ice. Right-hand side, and rolling it in deep will be Noah Peterson. But now the puck deflects back to center. And now dumped in deep on the second opportunity by Damon Haynes for Marshfield. Behind the cage, Ryan Ellis. Ellis up to center ice. Now Wausau West. Judah Leader whiffs on the first attempt, and now softly will dump it in deep. Leader trying to chase it down behind the cage. Brimacombe there for the Warriors as well. Tigers will move it along the near side boards. Not out. Capped in at the point by Chase Prohaska. Puck whipped along the boards behind the cage by Marshfield to the left-hand side. Warriors take the puck away again. Brimacombe, good move. Brimacombe, a shot goes high and wide. Trying to go into the upper right-hand corner was Brody Brimacombe, just missing. Puck is still fought for between the circles, going to his knees, still trying to dig it out his Leader. Leader back to the point. Shot attempt by Ellis is deflected to the right-hand corner, and now the Tigers have seen enough. They will clear it all the way down ice. Not letting Marshfield get the icing is Adam Prokop, trying to beat Marshfield back up ice, but the Warriors could not connect on the second pass, and instead of an icing on the Tigers, turns into an icing on the Warriors. But you saw what Adam Prokop was trying to do. Marshfield badly needed a line change, so Prokop, instead of taking the icing and the face-off in the Marshfield zone, tried to quickly get it back up ice where Wausau West could get an odd man rush against the line change of Marshfield. In that case, it did not work for the Warriors. Face-off draw back to center ice. Played there by Seth Peterson for the Tigers. Taken away. Ray Reinick will roll it in. Goes in on net. Stopping the puck is Cole Halverson, again, who's been a little bit shaky early. In the right wing corner, played by the Tigers. Now whipped along the boards to the near side. Nick Urban trying to dig it out. Oh, and then take it away. Another shot, and down on his knees to make the stop is Cole Halverson. Really, the Warriors just getting to that puck so quickly here in the first period. Now at the right point, with it is Brady Cleveland. Cleveland got away from one man, then had it knocked away. Puck is still loose, now grabbed by the Tigers, taken back by Cleveland. Cleveland between the circles. Cleveland looks in front. Reineck trying to grab it, unable to do so. Puck comes loose, shot and a save as Cleveland grabbed it. Delayed penalty coming up on Marshfield. Back to the point, Connor Healy. Oh, and now the whistle blows because the goaltender, Cole Halverson, lost his helmet. But the Warriors almost had a third, as again that puck was bouncing around after the initial stop. Penalty was taken by Marshfield, and then Halverson lost his helmet, so that led to the whistle and the stoppage in play. Going into the box is Seth Peterson for Marshfield with 9:53 to go in the first period. And the Wausau West power play that's been very good recently, as we heard in our pregame interview with head coach B.J. Brandt, will get an early opportunity to try and extend this lead. 9:53 to go first period. Face-off will be to the right of Cole Halverson. Cade Gruber will take the face-off here for the Warriors. Face-off is won by Marshfield, but getting there first behind the cage, Lucas Langlois. Langlois now to the right corner. Langlois moves along the boards. Thomas Garum at the point, Brady Cleveland. Cleveland shot, half whip to the corner. Chased down by Healy, and now a whistle. And it looks like the net may have come off its moorings. Yep, the net came off, so a whistle with 1:46 to go on the power play. 9:39 to go in the first period, and West with a 2-0 lead. Face off to the right of Cole Halverson. Cade Gruber again will step into the circle for the Warriors, going up against Peyton Smith, but they're going to all move from the near face-off circle to the far face-off circle for the draw. And now stepping in is Lucas Langlois to take the draw against Peyton Smith, and we'll have to do it again. So now stepping out is Langlois, and checking in will be Thomas Garum. Face off near the dot, won by the Warriors. With it is Langlois. Langlois to the point, Brady Cleveland. Rolls it into the corner, now behind the cage. Grab by the Tigers, could not clear. Kept in on the far side boards by Garum. To the point, with it Brady Cleveland. Garum, right face-off circle. Garum fires a shot, goes wide to the far side pipe. Chasing down the rebound in the left corner is Connor Healy. Healy with the puck at the goal line. Healy, stick handles. Healy behind the cage, moves it right face-off circle. Thomas Garum. Garum still with the puck. Back to the right point in Healy. Healy to the center of the rink. Healy back to Garum, right face-off circle. Fires a shot. That pass saved by Halverson. Deflects it to the far side. Works it down. The Tigers clear the puck. A minute 40 to go on the Wausau West power play. Long pass attempt by the goaltender. Wilcox got it over to Cade Gruber. Gruber could not handle it, but turnover again by the Tigers. Off the point. Healy threw it in front, looking for the deflection from Gruber. Could not get a stick on it. To the left point, captain by Lucas Langlois. But now finally the Tigers will clear it again. 43 seconds to go on the power play. 8:33 to go in the first period. 2-0 Wausau West with the lead. Warriors deep in their own zone. Bringing it through the own zone is Connor Healy. Now up the center. Into the zone, Connor Wendell, left-hand side. Wendell, deep left corner. Connor Wendell at the goal line. Wendell back to the point, Healy, stick handle, goes to the screen, blocked it up. Puck is deflected to the near side boards. And now clear back to the center by Marshfield. Trying to use the screen that time was Healy, but hit one of his teammates in the period in front of the cage. Dumped back in, and almost letting it get away again, looking behind with Halverson, and deflected to the near side corner. Halverson is not feeling the puck right now from Marshfield, and the puck will be cleared by the Tigers, and the power play will come to an end. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 7:50 to go in the first period. Still 2-0 Wausau West. And then a pass attempt by the Warriors deflects into the Tiger bench, and a whistle and a stoppage in play. So past the midway point of this first period, that was a critical penalty kill for Marshfield. Warriors had all the momentum, had a couple of chances during the man advantage, but could not convert. Neutral zone face-off just outside the blue line of the Wausau West zone. Puck is deflected back to the Marshfield end. Played there by Tristan Reisman. Reisman moves it left-hand side. Puck taken away by Judah Leader at neutral. Judah rolls it back into the Marshfield zone. Tigers have to reset in their own zone. Off the near side boards by Reisman. Pinching in, taking it away again is Kopetsky. Kopetsky rolls it deep for the Warriors. Goes in behind the Marshfield cage. Back to the right point, Brady Cleveland. Cleveland left face-off circle, and Kopetsky could not handle it, but chases it down in the corner. Kopetsky still fighting for the puck, has it taken away. Puck will be flipped high off the glass to center ice. Warriors reset at their own blue line. Brady Cleveland quickly up the right-hand side. Cleveland into the offensive zone. Cleveland, right face-off circle, deflected, chases it down behind the cage. Puck is then taken away by the Tigers, but then coughed up. Puck still rolls around now to the near side boards. Pinching in Connor Healy. Healy has it. Healy's centering pass deflects into the air. Almost able to get a shot off between the circles as Kopecky could not settle the puck, and the puck will be cleared by the Tigers. Warriors again quickly trying to beat Marshfield on a line change. Puck poke checked away from Gruber at the blue line, and now the Tigers will regain possession. Seth Peterson. Peterson moves in on the left-hand side. Up the center, deflected in deep by Ian Hagan. Puck rolls in behind the cage, slowing it down is goalie Adam Prokop. Prokop gave away the puck, centered, left face-off circle, and a shot goes wide of the cage. Turnover that time by Adam Prokop gave the first opportunity offensively for Marshfield. At the right point, Peterson keeps it in. Peterson rolls it to the left corner for the Tigers. Battle for the puck. Chipped up to the blue line, now upper slot, turning, firing, save made, rebound, left face-off circle, never shot in a goal. Initial shot was stopped, and then grabbing it was Adam Z in the left face-off circle, and he is able to beat Adam Prokop and get Marshfield on the board, make it 2-1 with 6:03 to go in the first period. Started with a poor play behind the cage by Prokop, gave away the puck, and then Marshfield was able to take advantage of the opportunity. So Adam Z scores the goal for the Tigers. We'll get the assist in a moment.
Scoring for the Marshfield Tigers by number 8, Adam Z. Assisted by number 6, Sawyer Schindler, and number 7, Peyton Smith.
Warriors back through center ice. Here comes Wausau West into the zone. Lucas Langlois, right corner. Langlois stops. Langlois, right face-off circle, back to the point. Tyler Cleveland shot gets deflected. Ends up in the equipment in front of the net of Reineck, and then finally drops, and the Warriors have to repossess at center ice. Off the far side boards, chipped in by Connor Wendell. Wendell in the right corner. Wendell trying to chase it down for Wausau West. Now picked up by the Tigers. Marshfield gets it through center ice. Rolling back in the Wausau West zone, Ryan Ellis will chase it down. Ellis gets it to Ray Reineck at neutral, then has it knocked away by Tyler Reisman. Reisman will roll it in deep for Marshfield. In behind the net. Ellis will grab it, gets to the far side boards. Battle for the puck, and now comes loose, picked up again by Ryan Ellis. Moves it on the near side to Tyler Cleveland. Now through center ice, here comes West. With it is Brimacombe. Brimacombe rolls it over the blue line, trying to chase it down on the right-hand side. Brimacombe does, turns, fires, hit the pipe. And again, looking like he wasn't ready was Halverson. He is just not into it right now for Marshfield. That was a bad angle shot from the far side boards. He just wasn't ready for it, and it almost got to the back of the net. Brimacombe in the right corner throws it in front. Chopping it is Judah Leader, and then covered up by Cole Halverson. Leader chopping at it right in front, but Halverson able to cover it up. But a few moments earlier, just chasing it down along the far side boards was Brody Brimacombe. Turned and fired, and again, just not looking like he was ready with Halverson. It got past him, but it banged off the far side pipe. 4:42 to go first period, still 2-1 Wausau West. Marshfield wins the draw. On the left-hand side, Tigers will flip it up through center. Oh, and trying to get behind the D was Nick Urban for Marshfield, but able to get a stick on it and save a potential breakaway for the Warriors with Connor Healy. At neutral, Brady Cleveland. Cleveland into the zone, left-hand side, left face-off circle. Cleveland, left corner. Cleveland behind the cage. Cleveland moves it right face-off circle. Ben Kopecky. Kopecky behind the cage. Brody Brimacombe. Brimacombe tried to get it back to Kopecky, taken away by Marshfield. Up to center ice, Urban. Urban has it knocked away by the Warriors and Connor Healy, and the puck now rolled into the deep right wing corner of the Wausau West zone. Warriors, long outlet pass does not connect. Played again by the Tigers and taken back by Brimacombe. Brimacombe had to wait as in the offensive zone was Leader. There would have been an offside, so waiting for Leader to clear was Brimacombe, and then the puck is rolled in deep. Puck in behind the Marshfield cage, taken away by the Warriors. Trying for the wraparound, not able to control it was Spencer Cooper. Puck taken away by Marshfield, flipped high into the air, rolls all the way down ice, and that should be icing on the Tigers, and it will be. 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go in period number one. Wausau West with a pair of early goals. Marshfield has responded with one, and it's 2-1 Wausau West. Face-off will be to the left of Cole Halverson in net for Marshfield. Thomas Garum will step in and take the face-off for the Warriors, going up against Tyler Reisman for Marshfield. Face-off is battle for, back to the point, kept in by West. On the right-hand side, throw it on net, blocker save, rebound, chopping at it is Gruber. Now back to the point. Again, there's another shot attempted by Chase Prohaska. He'll deflect to the left-hand corner. Prohaska had the initial shot that was stopped. Now coming in from backhanded shot by Gruber, save, rebound is loose and now deflects to the left-hand side. Keeping the puck will be West. Thomas Garum. Garum to the blue line. Garum fires through a screen, goes off a skate in front to the far side corner. Warriors, again, Judah Leader behind the cage, not able to handle it behind the net for Wausau West was Thomas Garum, and the puck will be cleared out of the zone. Playing the puck for the Warriors will be Adam Prokop. Behind the net is Ryan Ellis. Ellis, long pass again. He'll be chipped in deep by Garum, and the Warriors will make a line change. Marshfield will set up behind their own cage. 2:43 to go in the first period, 2-1 Wausau West. Up through center ice come the Tigers. Pass left-hand side, knocked away by Connor Wendell, and now Wausau West again will set up. Chase Prohaska gets it on the right-hand side. Brady Cleveland. Cleveland into the offensive zone. Cleveland chips it in behind the cage. Behind the net, over skating it for the Warriors with Langlois, and the puck is chipped back to center by Marshfield. Connor Healy at his own blue line. Healy moves it right-hand side, deflected in by Connor Wendell. Chasing it down for Marshfield will be Tristan Reisman. Reisman now stick handles through his own zone. Reisman now up to center ice, over the red line, dumps it in deep, goes in on net, stopped easily by Adam Prokop. Wausau West looks to break their own zone. Ray Reinick up to center ice. Reinick had it knocked away. Taken back by the Tigers with under 2 minutes in the period. Now into the zone. With it is Peterson, but a whistle and an offside as he fired the shot on net. So that will stop the clock with 1:53 to go in the first period, and the Warriors with a 2-1 lead. Don't forget Saturday afternoon, more Warrior hockey, taking on Stevens Point here at the Marathon Park Ice Arena. Coverage begins with the pregame show at 3:40 and the opening face-off at 4 p.m. Face-off controlled by Wausau West. Brady Cleveland in front of his own cage, bangs it off the near side boards, rolls into the Marshfield zone. It will go in on net, and it will be covered up by Cole Halverson, taking no chances. He'll take the whistle, and the Warriors will get an offensive zone face-off with 101 seconds in the period. Face-off will be to the right of Halverson. Warriors will make a line change. Well, actually, they're going to change up their defense pairing, keep the forwards out there. Brody Brimacombe will take the face-off for the Warriors. Brimacombe has on the right wing side Ben Kopetsky, and on the left wing side Judah Leader. Defense pairing right now is Tyler Cleveland along with Ryan Ellis. Now Brimacombe is tossed, stepping is Kopetsky, wins the faceoff. Tyler Cleveland fires on net, deflecting, getting a stick on it was Brimacombe, it goes wide of the cage. At the left point, Ellis keeps it in. Now along the boards, chopped at by Ben Kopetsky, gets checked off the puck by Seth Peterson, who whips it to the left-hand side. And Marshfield gets it to center ice. Not able to handle the pass of the Tigers. Warriors try to counter, but cannot connect on the pass. Rolls in softly, and again, covering it up will be Cole Halverson for Marshfield. So another offensive zone draw for the Warriors with 1:17 to go in period number one. 2-1, Wausau West with the lead. Face off to the right of Halverson. Again, Brody Brimacombe steps into the circle for the Warriors. Brimacombe fighting for the puck near the dot. Still battle for near the dot, and now picked up by Marshfield up to the point. Tyler Cleveland keeps it in. Cleveland fires from the right point, goes wide of the cage. Judah Leader along the near side boards. Behind the cage, Brimacombe could not handle the pass. Puck rolls to the far side boards, picked up by Marshfield, flipped to center ice. 1 minute in the period as the puck rolls into the Wausau West zone. Ryan Ellis will play it behind his own cage, moves it on the right-hand side to Ben Kopetsky. Kopetsky could not keep the puck. Now fighting for it is Ryan Ellis. Ellis again behind his own net. Drops it off to Tyler Cleveland. Cleveland to Kopetsky. Kopetsky flips it to center. Puck is picked up at neutral, moved forward by Judah Leader. Into the zone, Brimacombe. Brimacombe gets checked hard off the puck. Puck is now fought for in the near corner. Goes in behind the cage. Warriors now coming in front. Backhand, shot, save. Rebound still loose up front. And now the whistle blows as the net comes off again. Kopetsky was there. Brimacombe there. Judah Leader pinching in as well for West. Clock will stop at 26.4 seconds in the period. The face-off will remain in the Marshfield zone. Warriors looking to add to their lead here late in the period. Cade Gruber will now take the face-off for the Warriors. Off the near side boards, back to the point, but not able to handle was Brady Cleveland. Warriors have to reset. At his own blue line, Brady Cleveland. Pass forward, chipped in by Cade Gruber, but there to pick it up is Reisman for Marshfield. Tigers back to center, taken back by Gruber, however. Oh, and Gruber takes a big check near the red line. Clock down to 7 seconds in the period. Marshfield along the far side boards. At the point, kept in, Connor Healy. Healy, right face-off circle, needs to fire it. Healy after the end of the period, but the stop was made by Halverson nevertheless. Well, a first period where the Warriors came out quickly, took advantage of a goalie misplay, but then a misplay of their own led to a Marshfield goal midway through the period, and it's 2-1 Warriors at the end of 17 minutes of play. Warriors put a lot of shots on net in that first period. 22 shots in that period. Just 4 shots on net for the Marshfield Tigers. But we'll go over all the numbers, the goalie stats, the scoring as well in just a few moments. End of one period is Wausau West 2 and Marshfield 1. We'll take a quick break and be right back. This is Wausau West High School Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices.
Since 1980, Wausau Wine Company has been serving the Wausau area with great food and drink in a truly unique dining atmosphere. It's 30-plus years of using only the finest ingredients, and we pride ourselves on still cooking the old-fashioned way, from scratch. Wausau Wine's menu is sure to please, and we stand by our promise of good food and drink at a fair price, and we're proud to be a long-standing part of our community. Experience it yourself. Visit the Wausau Wine Company on Stewart Avenue in Wausau today, enjoying the good times for over 30 years.
For more than 60 years, Sun Printing has been Central Wisconsin's commercial printer of choice due to their commitment to quality, creative solutions, and dedicated service. Sun Print team offers you a wide spectrum of services. Whether you need offset, digital, large format, graphic design, or mailing, they print everything under the sun. No project is too big or too small. So give Sun Printing a call at 845-4911 or visit them online at sunprinting.com.
When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side if you put it to work for you. If saving for retirement is buried on your never-ending to-do list, we can help. Hi, I'm Scott Mashinsky with Edward Jones. Let's put time to work for you. Stop by our office at 1027 South 17th Avenue or call 849-5258. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Salcom offers the same great deals to new and existing customers alike. So when we have a sale, everyone can take advantage of the savings, not just a select group. Whether you're a new customer, or you've been a customer since the dawn of cell phones, or if you're an accountant in Appleton, a chef in Shawano, a golfer in Greenville, a painter in Peshtigo, a lumberjack in Leona, or one of the youngest head coaches in professional football, charged with bringing a storied franchise back to the mountaintop. Right, Coach LaFleur?
Right, Sarah.
Unlike most of those big-time wireless carriers, with Salcom, everyone gets the same great offers on everything from the best new phones to unlimited data packages. Salcom, clarity in a cloudy world. At Salcom, both new and existing customers can get select devices from Google, Motorola, Samsung, and LG for just $5 per month. Flex 30 agreement and data subscription required. Taxes due with sale. Restrictions apply. Visit Salcom.com/save for details.
Settle down. I've called everyone together to talk about the problems we are having. You go first.
Boss, the sinks in the back room are all stopped up, and there's a leak in the water pipe.
Well, that's easy. Call PGA Incorporated. PGA can handle all of our plumbing issues quickly, and they will get it done right. Next.
The lights are flickering in the plant and the circuit breakers keep tripping.
Just call PGA. They can fix any electrical problem, big or small.
Sir, everyone's complaining about the heat in the summer, and in winter, it's freezing in here.
PGA. They can look at our system, repair it, or they'll design a new high-efficiency one that will save us money, just like they did for my house. People. For plumbing problems, who do we call?
PGA.
Electrical?
PGA.
Heating and cooling?
PGA.
Excavating?
PGA. PGA.
When you need help with plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling, excavating, commercial or residential, call PGA Incorporated at 715-355-6717. Online at pgainc.net.
Here's your weatherology forecast for central Wisconsin. Lows around 4 above, Tonight, under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the northwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Mainly sunny tomorrow. High temperatures reach up to 12. Mainly clear tomorrow night. Lows level off around 6 below. Upper teens Saturday, mid-20s Sunday, with a chance for snow. 3 to 5 inches of snow Saturday night through Sunday. I'm meteorologist Megan Mulford for Sports Fan 98.9. Right now, it's 25.
Chad Holmes back again from the Marathon Park Ice Arena. The end of one period of hockey. Wausau West 2, Marshfield 1. Time for a look at the numbers, brought to you by the Wausau West Athletic Department. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their continued support of our broadcast of Wausau West Sports on Sports Fan 98.9. To find out your next opportunities to cheer on the Warriors, you can see the schedule of Wausau West athletic events by going to WisconsinValleyConference.org and then clicking on Wausau West. Warriors scored at 3:45 of the first period. A shot from the right point by Tyler Cleveland, a very soft shot. And somehow it got through Cole Halverson, the Marshfield goalie. So a goal for Tyler Cleveland. For Tyler on the season, his second goal. Assists on the play went to Thomas Garham, his 13th assist of the season, and also Cade Gruber with his 7th assist. So again, Tyler Cleveland from Thomas Garham and Cade Gruber, 3:45, and the Warriors had a 1-0 lead. A minute 6 after that, the Warriors would score again. A shot from the right-hand side from Brady Cleveland was stopped by Halverson, but on the doorstep for the rebound, and the goal was Connor Healy. For Connor Healy, his 10th goal of the season. Assists went to Brady Cleveland and Thomas Garham, and the Warriors had a 2-0 lead. Shortly after that, the Warriors had a power play chance, had some opportunities, but were not able to score. And then Marshfield, later in the period, took advantage of a misplay that started an offensive flurry. It was really the first offensive flurry they had. A misplay behind the net by goalie Adam Prokop gave away the puck. Prokop would then make an initial stop on a shot. The rebound came to Adam Z, and the Marshfield defenseman from near the top of the left faceoff circle fired it through a couple of bodies past Prokop. So a goal for Z, his second goal of the season. Assists on the play went to Sawyer Schindler and Peyton Smith. Time of the goal was 10:57 to make it 2-1. First period, the Warriors dominated in terms of shots on net. They had 22 shots on goal, just 4 shots on goal for the Marshfield Tigers. 20 saves made by Halverson. He was a little shaky on a number, able to ultimately make a lot of stops in that first period. 3 saves on 4 shots for Adam Prokop. So 2-1, Wausau West with the lead. Also in Wisconsin Valley Conference hockey tonight at the Southwood County Arena. It's Wisconsin Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices.
Do you want to take your pain and make it a thing of the past? You can. We now offer new technology called the Newbie. This technology can decrease pain, increase strength, and recharge your system. The Newbie was once only used for professional athletes, but is now available for you at 3 of our health and motion locations, with one right here in Wausau. Book your 15-minute complimentary consultation today by visiting HIMWI.com. So come on, choose health and motion for you.
Best of luck to our local high school athletes, and good luck in your quest for a successful season. Your efforts and sportsmanship on and off the ice make us proud. This meeting is brought to you by REI Engineering. REI has been exceeding clients' expectations in civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental and safety consulting for 30 years. They're responsive, efficient, and innovative. Visit REI online at reiengineering.com.
Plenty of changes in newly released Hoops Coaches polls after the WIAA's revamped divisional placements. I'm Travis Wilson, and this is a WisSports.net Minute brought to you by VNNSports.net. More high school sports news after this.
As the official software provider for nearly 3,000 high schools across the country, VNN knows it's been a different kind of year. And while the game hasn't changed, your school's needs have. If you're an athletics administrator, it's more important now than ever to go digital and make sure parents, athletes, and fans have all the information they need to feel safe, up-to-date, and connected to your high school's sports programs. A website, digital ticketing, fundraising, live streaming, social media sync, VNN does it all to make your life easier. Check out the new necessities for the new normal at VNNSports.net.
We knew there would be changes in this week's
My back is killing me.
After the WIAA's announcement last week.
Standing in these places is starting to get to me, I think.
Boys and girls hoops. All told, 21 teams in last week's boys basketball rankings were moved up a division.
Oh, really?
Moving up in girls basketball.
Well, the first one was such a shocker. That was
basketball coaches.
It was such a wolf on the goalie, the little soft little Duncan.
Wauwatosa East dropped 2 games last week.
Which one did you get?
Alaska ascended to the number 1 position, replacing Wisconsin Lutheran, who suffered its first loss last week as well. We're seeing St. Catherine's and Cuba City are constants at Division 3 and 4, and Cuba City cemented its place later on Tuesday, an 80-70 win over Darlington. Despite
I don't think you're going to get another Marshfield goal. That's my prediction.
With the top 8 teams, I
think you missed your chance right there.
Moving up to D4, Houstonburg took over the number 1 ranking in D5.
I would hope so.
Kimberly replaces Germantown atop Division 1. Notre Dame continues to lead the way in D2. Aquinas was the top-ranked Division 4 team. And the Blue
what do you think of the...
Now,
how can the NFL can they have players who play with one team in the playoffs get to play with another team in the playoffs? How can a player that played in the playoffs with one team come to another team in the playoffs? I know, Green Bay's using that to their advantage, but I just think that's stupid.
Fun? It's hitting the trails
Because I mean, you look
after
at
a fresh
baseball, if you're on this roster
thinking
September 1st, you can't play in the playoffs. Whole month.
That's Clover Bell
But the idea of playing in a playoff game 1 week,
if you're thinking new,
I think they better tighten that up. Because I don't think anyone's ever tried it, and I bet you in the offseason.
It's time to call CCU. That's Clover Bell Credit Union, the leader in financing fun. Quick, easy loan applications, friendly lenders, and great rates make CCU the lending leader in financing fun. If your idea of winter fun isn't in the snow, maybe hitting the highway in a new motorhome is the way to go. Just give CCU a call. Financing for motorhomes and winter getaways. When you think fun, think Clover Bell Credit Union. What are you waiting for? Life's too short and winter's too long. Call CCU for your great rate financing. Dial 715-842-5693 or apply online or from your smartphone. That's Clover Bell Credit Union. Local lenders lending local money, keeping our community strong.
Sports Fan 98.9 is W255DN Wausau and WXCO Wausau.
Started the second period tonight here from Marathon Park. 2-1 Warriors with the lead. Don't forget tomorrow night, big one in girls high school basketball. We will have the Wausau West Warriors 10-0 on the season, taking on 16-1 Beaver Dam. It's at the Just a Game Field House in the Wisconsin Dells. I'll be making the trip. I'll be on the air tomorrow with the pregame show at 6:40 and the opening inbounds pass at 7 o'clock. So again, great test for the Warrior girls basketball team against Beaver Dam tomorrow night. 6:40 airtime here on Sports Fan 98.9. Then Wausau West hockey against Spash Saturday, starting at 3:40 for the pregame show. And then after that, Saturday night, we'll have Wausau West boys basketball against Wisconsin Rapids with the pregame show at 7 o'clock. So a lot of Wausau West sports here in these 3 days. Warriors will go from left to right in front of my broadcast position in the second period. Lucas Langlois will take the draw for the Warriors, going up against Sawyer Schindler. Marshfield wins the faceoff. Puck is rolled to the Wausau West zone, played by the Warriors and Connor Healy. Healy backhands it to neutral. Could not connect on that pass off the stick of Langlois. Dumped back in by Marshfield. Played by the Warriors. Up to center, but grabbed again by the Tigers. Rolled back in. Connor Healy will stick handle at the goal line. Now move behind his own cage. Healy on the right-hand side, passes forward. Pass a little bit behind Lucas Langlois from Connor Wendell, knocked off the far side boards. Ray Reinick is there, also Healy, and Healy will dump it in deep. Puck rolls toward the right corner. Connor Wendell fighting for it for the Warriors. Puck along the near side board, still fought for, and now picked up by Brady Cleveland. Cleveland has it knocked back to center. Good little stick work there by Tyler Reisman from Marshfield. Back to center. Connor Wendell tried to get it to Langlois. Puck does roll into the Marshfield zone, and again, just holding on to it, playing it safe as Halverson. Really well. A couple of orange jersey, but not taking any chances in the Marshfield netminder, and moving offensive zone to face off now for the Warriors.
16:09 to go, period number 2. Again, the Warriors have a 22-4 edge in shots in the first period, and have a 2-1 lead on the scoreboard. Face off one by the Tigers, moves to the far side boards. And now a whistle. It looks like we're going to get a early penalty here coming up on the Marshfield Tigers. That's going into the send-in for Marshfield will be Noah Peterson. So the Warriors will get an early face-off power play opportunity. Warriors are 0 for 1 with a man advantage in the first period. Marshfield did not have any power play. The Warriors committed no penalties in the first 17 minutes. So a chance here for the Warriors to reestablish their 2-0 lead, 2-1. Warriors with the edge, 57 seconds into the second period. Lucas Langlois will step into the circle, take his face off for Wausau West. We're going to have to do it again. Peyton Smith is in the circle for the Tigers, and now Langlois will step out and check it in with Thomas Garrett. Roughing the call on Marshfield. Puck is played out of the Warriors. Thomas Garrett has been red hot recently, lighting the left. But he has the puck knocked away, rolls back into the Wausau West zone. Chased down by Brady Cleveland. Cleveland behind his own net. He'll start this power play. Moves it ahead. Now with his Garrett. Garrett left-hand side to Connor Healy. Healy back to the right. Thomas Garrett. Garrett into the offensive zone. Garrett back to the point. Brady Cleveland. Uppers up. There's a shot. There's a goal! Right into the upper left-hand corner. Again, a bit of a small reaction by Halverson, but Brady Cleveland with the power play goal, and the Warriors take a 3-1 lead, a minute 23 into the second period. When Marshfield gave Brady just too much room, he was able to skate to the upper slot area and just put it in a perfect spot. Went stick side, trying to get the blocker on it appeared was Halverson, but could not do so. So West able to reestablish their 2-goal lead. And it did not take long on the power play for Wausau West.
Assist by number 8, Connor Healy, and number 13, Thomas Garem.
Third assist of the game for Garem. Connor Healy got the other assist as well. So now back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck at neutral ice. Ryan Ellis. Ellis hands it to Tyler Cleveland. Whiffs on the first pass attempt, now off the near side boards. Deflects back to Cleveland. Delayed offside on Marshfield. Puck is back to center ice. Ben Kopetsky will roll it in. Trying to chase it down for Marshfield is Sawyer Schindler, who'll whip it along the boards behind the cage to the right-hand side. Now through center ice come the Tigers. Over the red line, dumped in deep. Puck into the deep left corner. Puck is fought for, throwing his body around is Ben Kopetsky for the Warriors. Still fighting for it. Now rolled in behind the cage of Prokop to the far side corner. Getting there first for the Tigers, but not able to handle it with Schindler. Warriors right now having a little tough time getting it out of their own zone, but now finally picked up by West. Puck goes to the point, not out. There's a shot, goes over the crossbar, off the glass. Puck comes in front, and then covered up by Prokop. The deflection off that high shot came in front of Adam, and right there for Marshfield was Tyler Reisman trying to poke it home, but Prokop able to jump on it, get the whistle, and the stoppage in play. 14:29 to go, second period, 3-1, Wausau West with the lead. Again, the Warriors came in 6-1 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, behind only 7-0 Stash. Another game behind the Warriors is Marshfield at 5-2, and they're still in the mix for the Wisconsin Valley Conference Championship. Puck up to center ice, poked back in by Noah Peterson for the Tigers. Warriors have to reset in their own zone. Goes off the stick of Langlois, picked up by Brady Cleveland. Now Connor Wendell. Wendell tried to get it back to Langlois, could not connect. Puck rolls in behind the Marshfield cage. Move to the near side boards. Pinching in is Brady Cleveland. Still a fight for the puck. Warriors have it, kept in by Connor Wendell. Rolls in behind the cage. Brady Cleveland deep in his offensive zone. And now the puck is deflected back to center by the Tigers. You see that from Brady Cleveland. Able to pinch in, and his teammates able to cover at the blue line. But now Marshfield at neutral ice will dump it into the Warrior end. Now with it for the Warriors is Connor Healy. Healy to Brady Cleveland. He'll roll it in deep, and he'll peel off on a line change. Chasing, misplay by the Tigers. Turn of fire, and a save is made. Misplay in the zone as Lucas Langlois was able to grab it near the bottom of the left faceoff circle, and a stop was made by Halverson, and then the Tigers are called for icing the puck. But that was a big defensive miscue, and that time Halverson able to pick up Marshfield. 13:29 to go, second period, 3-1. Wausau West with the lead. Face off to the left of Cole Halverson. Taking the draw is Thomas Garum into the right wing corner. Puck goes in behind the cage to the far side boards. Puck is played, turned over again. Garum behind the goal. Throws it in front, deflected off the side. Rebound and a goal! Came right in front on the second chop, and able to get it home for the Warriors is Cade Gruber. But another poor play in the defensive zone by the Tigers, and ultimately Cade Gruber gets the goal for Cade on the season, his 8th goal of the campaign. 3 minutes and 42 seconds, the time of that goal for Gruber. The Warriors have been all over the loose pucks. Whenever Marshfield coughs it up, they've been there to grab it and get some opportunities.
Scoring goal for the Warriors by number 2, Cade Gruber.
Getting the scoring here.
By number 3 for the Warriors, Spencer Cooper. And number 13, Thomas Garum.
4 goals for the Warriors, 4 assists for Thomas Garum. Garum with an assist, Spencer Cooper with an assist as well on the Cade Gruber goal. Puck up to neutral ice, played by the Warriors. With it is Connor Healy. Healy gets it into the zone. Gruber trying to chase it down. Gruber, left corner. Gruber leaves it to Cooper. Cooper in the corner. Cooper comes in front. Cooper a shot. Save! Rebound loose in front. Cleared aside by the Tigers. Back up the center. Possible 2-on-1 now for Marshfield. Left-hand side, Reisman. Reisman will roll it in softly, and covering it up will be Adam Prokop for the Warriors. Warriors are able to cover quickly as it appeared for a moment as going through center ice. The Tigers would have a 2-on-1. Ultimately led to only a very soft dump in that was covered up by Prokop. So the Warriors starting off the second period very well. And again, mentioned it on Saturday in the game against Waukesha. For much of the year, the Warriors have not done very well in the second period, but they played exceptionally well in the second period against Waukesha. Also scored a couple of goals against the Wisconsin Rapids on Tuesday night as well. So coming out in the second period, playing better hockey is Wausau West last 3 games. Now right face-off circle, shot, save, rebound, clear back to the point. There's a shot, and a goal! Second of the night for Tyler Cleveland. Brimacombe had the first opportunity that was stopped by Halverson, but came back just inside the blue line, taking a stride in right between the circles was Tyler Cleveland, and Cleveland, who had 1 goal on the season coming in, now has 2 tonight, and the Warriors lead 5-1. 4:46 the time of the goal, a minute 4 after the last goal. So Cleveland lighting the lamp twice here for Wausau West. And again, it appeared there was a body or two in front of Cole Halverson for that shot for Tyler Cleveland. So 3 goals early in the second period here for West. As I said, the Warriors coming out in the second period with some fire in the skates. Puck into the zone. Possible now for Nick Urban. Urban in front. Urban, a shot and a save. Rebound. It goes in behind the cage.
Assist. The time of the goal.
And not able to keep it at the blue line was Marshfield. Now up ice, Ben Kopeski. Possible 3-on-1. Kopeski into the zone. Kopeski has a poke checked away. But there was a good opportunity for Marshfield by Urban right after the faceoff. Best save of the night for Adam Prokop. Now Marshfield gets it back to center. Knocked down by Tyler Cleveland. Now at the blue line, Brimacombe into the zone. Brimacombe whiffs on the bouncing puck. Puck is now picked up by Marshfield. Tigers get it back to center. Urban wants it. Urban at the blue line, but an offside. Urban was wanting that puck if he could have got it quickly, would have been behind the defense. But then the pass came, and Urban was just ahead of the puck as he got into the zone. 11:28 to go in the second period. 5-1. Wausau West with the lead. Just outside the Marshfield blue line, Lucas Langlois will take the draw for the Warriors, wins it. Connor Healy passes off the far side boards, nobody there for the Warriors, and rolled in deep by Marshfield. In behind the cage, getting there first for the Tigers is Reisman. Reisman has it taken away. Going down, getting back up, but getting called for the trip will be Brady Cleveland. Reisman got to that puck first. They got tripped up by Brady Cleveland, and Cleveland will go into the box for the next 2 minutes. First power play chance now for the Marshfield Tigers with 11:15 to go in period number 2. Trying to turn them over. That's all in white and blue at this point, with Wausau West leading 5-1. Face off to the right of Adam Prokop. Connor Wendell taking the draw for the Warriors. Puck near the face-off circle, picked up in the corner by Marshfield. Left face-off circle, thrown in front, not able to get a stick on it was Peyton Smith on that feed from Ian Hagan. Now near face-off circle, back down low Hagan. Hagan trying to throw in front, deflected it on net, and covered up by Kyler Bosley. A deflected pass that ultimately turned into a shot and covered up nicely by Bosley. By Adam Prokop. My mistake, I don't know why I said that. It's Adam Prokop, of course, between the pipes tonight. Face off to the right of Prokop. Face off, won by the Warriors. Connor Healy will grab it. Back to the point, but not out. Kept in nicely by the Tigers and Noah Peterson. There's a turn, and right on the doorstep, not able to get a stick on it was Hagan. And now the Warriors will grab it, and back to center. Is not able to keep it in this time was Noah Peterson for Marshfield. Peterson hands it off to Seth Peterson. Seth Peterson behind his own cage, leaves it to Noah Peterson. Up the left-hand side, past the center, knocked down, grabbing it and dumping it back in deep is Judah Leader for the Warriors. Goes in behind the Marshfield cage. Sawyer Schindler will leave it in the near corner to Noah Peterson. Peterson on the right-hand side to Seth Peterson. Pinching in is Thomas Garem. Garem chops it high into the air. Garem still keeping the pressure on, and now the Tigers do get it up to center. At neutral is Ian Hagan. Ian Hagan moves it right-hand side. Peterson. Peterson, his shot is blocked. Losing the stick. Trying to kick it forward is Tyler Cleveland for the Warriors after losing the stick. Puck along the far side boards. Cleveland is able to pick up the stick. Moved along the boards. Taking the puck is Sawyer Schindler. Schindler in the corner. Back to the point. There's a shot blocked in front. Picked up by the Warriors, and now Wausau West gets it to center. With it is Thomas Garem. Garem will take a little time at neutral. Still stick handles, works his way back into his own zone. Garem still holds it, now looks for the opening. He'll clear it back to the Marshfield end. 24 seconds to go on the Brady Cleveland penalty. 9:34 to go in the second period. Turned over. Now Connor Wendell. Wendell trying to turn the corner, could not control it. Deflects to the left corner. Damon Haynes was able to make the defensive play for Marshfield to take away an opportunity for Connor Wendell. Puck up to neutral, played by Connor Healy. Healy gives it to Wendell. Wendell will roll it in as the penalty comes to an end. Back to 5-on-5 hockey with 9:12 to go in period number 2, and the Warriors holding to a 5-1 lead. Good pressure being put on in the defense in the zone by Lucas Langlois, as trying to get out of their defensive zone is Marshfield. Langlois takes it away. Back to the lane. Ellis fires a shot, and a glove hand save made by Cole Halverson. Good hard work that time by Lucas Langlois. He was fighting for that puck as Marshfield tried to clear it, and then ultimately was able to take it away, get it to the point when Ryan Ellis and his shot is stopped. But an offensive zone face-off coming up for the Warriors with 8:58 to go in period number 2, as West dominating the second period with 3 goals have taken a 5-1 lead. Brody Brimacombe taking the draw to the right of Halverson. Puck is won by the Tigers, and they do get it up to center ice. Puck at neutral, battle for in front of the Marshfield bench. Still fought for, now dug out by Marshfield and Ethan Meissner. Meissner gets it off to his teammate Adam Z, who scored the only goal for the Tigers, and the puck will be dumped in deep. Brady Cleveland moves it forward. Getting it to center is Brimacombe. Brimacombe lost the puck, but he was somehow able to get it back to center ice and then dumped back in by Marshfield. Brady Cleveland deep in his own end. Oh, Pass goes off the skate of Brimacombe, still deep in the Wausau West zone. Near side faceoff circle. Backhanding it towards the net was Ian Hagan, but it goes into the right corner. And now the Warriors do get it to the blue line, but not out. Kept in again, and now deflected to center. Now West on the transition into the zone. Left faceoff circle, shot, and no, fighting it off on that leader shot was the goaltender Halverson. Another shot for the point, deflects over the crossbar. Again, not looking very secure between the pipes as Halverson, even on that shot from Judah Leader. Puck is back to neutral ice. Played there by the Warriors and Chase Prohaska. Prohaska over the blue line. Takes a shot. Save is made. And holding on to it will be Cole Halverson. Past the midway point of this game, 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go in period number 2. And the Warriors with a 5-1 lead. Wausau West looking to extend their win streak to 3 games in a row. Defeated Waukesha 6-2 on Saturday. Shut out Wisconsin Rapids 6-0 on Tuesday. And now a 5-1 lead over the Marshfield Tigers. Tigers will win the draw, get it up to center ice. Warriors will get it back for a moment, and now playing the puck is Garum. Pass off the near side boards, now to Tyler Cleveland. Cleveland to the red line, dumps it in deep. Trying to chase it down is Gruber, but goes back to the point. Another shot attempt from the right point by Tyler Cleveland, looking for the hat trick, but deflects into the right corner. Now Spencer Cooper fighting for it. Also there is Gruber. Cooper goes down, and the puck taken away by Marshfield. Left-hand side, Tyler Reisman. Reisman moves it on the right, goes off the far side boards, but does roll into the Wausau West zone. Played there by Adam Prokop. Whips it onto the near corner. Grabbed by the Tigers. Centered in front, but nobody there for Marshfield. Deflects back to the left point, but kept in again. There's a centering pass, but nobody there again. Grabbing it will be Gruber, and Gruber will softly get it to center ice. Puck will be rolled in deep again by the Tigers. Behind the cage, Tyler Cleveland. Cleveland now right-hand side at the goal line, passes to Cooper. Cooper gets it up to center, makes a nice little move. His pass gets knocked down and stolen away by Peyton Smith. Puck in front of the Marshfield bench where it's chased down by Chase Prohaska. Tyler Cleveland gets it up to center. Now Thomas Garum in front of the Wausau West bench. Garum throws it in front. There's Cooper, shot to go! Actually, it's Cade Gruber, Cade Gruber. 2, not 3, on the nice feed from the far side boards, and Cade Gruber with his second of the game, and the Warriors take a 6-1 lead. So Cade Gruber with his second goal of the game, his 9th of the season. 10 minutes and 28 seconds the time of that goal. Quick little transition that time by Wausau West, and we've seen that. They've looked half a step quicker again here today than their opponent Marshfield. I said that on Saturday as well against Waukesha. But Gruber with a nice finish. Puck is rolled in deep behind the Wausau West cage. Now played by the Warriors. Ray Reinick on the far side boards, fights for it. Deflects in front, picked up by Brady Cleveland. Cleveland through center, over the red line, now over the blue line. Turns the corner. Brady Cleveland back. Goes in front, deflected just wide of the cage. That's wrong. I'm sure it's going to be Cleveland and Garum with the assists on the Gruber goal, but we'll get that squared away, I'm sure, a little bit later on. Bottom line is 6-1 Wausau West. The late offside on Marshfield. They do clear the zone. Warriors will set up behind their own net. Now with his Lucas Langlois, moves it left-hand side. Ray Reinick. Reinick has it knocked away. Getting a stick on it was Reisman for Marshfield, and now roll back into the Wausau West zone. On the near side, Connor Healy. Healy passes forward to Connor Wendell. Wendell gets it to center. Right on the stick. Into the zone, Brimacombe. Brimacombe will just dump it in deep. Goes behind the cage, now towards the left corner. Playing it deep in their own end of the Tigers. Pinching in, knocked away by Healy. Turning and fire as Brimacombe goes right through the crease to the left wing corner. Back to the point. Ellis throws it on net. Trying to get a deflection in front was Brimacombe. Puck is played by the Warriors again. Trying to keep it in as Judah Leader. Chipped high into the air. Now Ben Kopetsky trying to grab it. At the right point, kept in for a moment by Connor Healy, and then deflected back to neutral. Healy resetting. His pass gets deflected by the Tigers and dumped in deep by Marshfield. Under 5 minutes to go in period number 2. 6-1, Wausau West with the lead. Big check is going down. It's Kopetsky on that check from Ethan Meissner for Marshfield. Now taken away into the zone, Reisman. Reisman, left corner. Reisman now stops. Reisman looking for help. Passes it along the boards to Ian Hagan. Hagan will roll it in deep. And now coming over, grabbing it for the Warriors is Ellis. Ellis off the far side boards, getting a stick on it, deflecting it to center is Judah Leader. Tigers get it back. Then the pass knocked away by Leader. Picked up by Brimacombe. Brimacombe left face-off circle. A shot and a glove hand save made by Cole Halverson. Again, quickly after the Wausau West forcing the turnover, a shot on net for the Warriors, but this time Halverson able to glove it down, squeeze it, get the whistle, and the stoppage. 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go in period number 2, 6-1 Warriors. Offensive zone face-off for West, right of Halverson. Face-off is won by the Tigers, whipped along to the near side boards. Pinching in, trying to keep it in for the Warriors was Prohaska, but the puck does get deflected to center ice. Now Spencer Cooper. Cooper, right face-off circle. Cooper in front. Cooper shot! Hit the pipe! Hit the near side post. Spencer Cooper almost lit the lamp there for the Warriors. Puck in behind the cage, played by Marshfield. Second time tonight that Wausau West has hit a pipe against Marshfield goalie Cole Halverson. Tigers will clear it, goes all the way down ice, and that will be icing on Marshfield. Well done by Cooper. He grabbed the puck along the near side boards, worked his way to the bottom of the face-off circle, cut in front, and then cleanly beat Halverson, but goalie's best friend, the near side pipe, saving the Tigers. 3:51 to go in the second period. Still 6-1, Wausau West. Offensive zone draw for the Warriors to the right of Halverson. Lucas Langlois will step into the circle for West. Face-off is fought for, now won by the Warriors. Back to the point, Brady Cleveland will whip it in behind the cage, now to the right wing corner. Trying to get there is Connor Wendell. Wendell fighting for it. The puck is knocked away. Now Wendell will get it in the right corner. Wendell drops it to Langlois. Langlois stick handles, 360. Still has it against two Marshfield players. Back to the right point, Connor Healy. Healy through a screen, got deflected high and wide of the cage. Far side boards, whiffing on the first attempt was Ben Conradi, but now the Tigers do get it at neutral. Up the right-hand side, Nick Urban. Urban along the boards. Urban's pass goes off the skate. Picked up by the Warriors. Chase Prohaska gets it to Connor Wendell. Wendell, left-hand side, into the zone. Wendell's fighting for that puck. Bodied up, but Wendell gets it deep. Puck is knocked away in the deep left corner. Tigers get it back. Moved in behind the Marshfield cage. Marshfield trying to break their own zone with 3 minutes even to go in the period. Could not connect on the initial pass. Rolls all the way down ice, and it will this time not be an icing as Brady Cleveland will grab it. Long pass to center. Now Ben Kopetsky into the zone. Kopetsky drops it off. Brimacombe shot. Oh, and again, this not handling the puck very well is the goalie Halverson, but that time his teammates there to clear away a potential rebound. Puck back to center ice. Warriors will get it back. In his own zone, Brady Cleveland passes ahead. With it is Connor Healy. Healy trying to feed it forward towards Brimacombe, but the puck cleared back to center where it's picked up by Healy. Healy into the zone, right wing side. Healy along the near side boards. Healy got double teamed, still fighting for it, takes a cross check along the boards, but now chipped in behind the cage. Getting there first for Marshfield is Seth Peterson. Peterson moves it forward, and now the puck deflects to center. Grabbed by Tyler Cleveland for the Warriors. Warriors at the red line. Pass forward, deflected on the right-hand side. Kopetsky will get there first. Kopetsky will chip it in deep, goes in behind the Marshfield cage. Puck now rolls into the deep left corner with under 2 minutes in the period. Tigers to the blue line, not out, thrown out, goal! Another one for Tyler Cleveland! Cleveland with the hat trick! He was just barely able to keep it in at the blue line and then flipped it on net. Got past Cole Halverson. But Tyler Cleveland, who again had one goal on the season coming in, the defenseman has the hat trick, and the Warriors have a 7-1 lead. A minute 54 to go in the period. Well, this is a career night for Tyler Cleveland. And he did a nice job of keeping the puck in at the blue line. I thought he was going to get back to center ice.
Scoring the goal for the Warriors, a hat trick for this hockey player tonight. Tyler Cleveland, unassisted on that goal.
Unassisted again. So 7-1, Wausau West. And again, I think if you were to take a survey before the game, who would get a hat trick for the Warriors, Tyler Cleveland would have been one of the least likely. A defenseman who's not known for his goal scoring. But the Warriors getting 3 from Tyler Cleveland tonight. Now through center ice come the Tigers. Into the zone, left wing side. Left face-off circle is Tyler Reisman. Reisman moves it between the circles, knocked away by the Warriors, and to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by the Tigers, and then chipped up to center. Good stick work by Spencer Cooper. Now Cooper gets the pass back from Garum, could not handle it. Marshfield regains possession. Puck on the far side boards, flipped to center ice. 1 minute in the period as the Warriors pass does not connect, rolls all the way down ice. And icing will be called on Wausau West. Well, because of the 6-goal lead, it's now a running clock, so Marshfield, if they're going to take advantage of this offensive zone face-off, they're going to have to hurry down ice as the clock continues to run with 42 seconds in the period. But the Warriors, with 5 goals in the period, turned a 2-1 lead now into a 7-1 advantage. Lucas Langlois will step into the circle against Peyton Smith from Marshfield. Smith wins it cleanly. Back to the right point. Shot and a save. Rebound and over skating it right in front for the Tigers was Damian Haynes. And the Warriors clear the puck. The stop was made by Prokop, but there was a rebound, but the Marshfield player just overskated it. Now Marshfield deep in their own zone, half a whiff on the pass attempt. Captured at the blue line for a moment by the Warriors as we have 7 seconds in the period. Marshfield, one final rush up ice. Pass goes off a skate. Ray Reinick will get it. Comes to an end. But an outstanding 17 minutes of hockey for the Wausau West Warriors. It's 7-1 West with the lead. We'll come back, recap the scoring of this one coming up next. This is Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9.
Wausau West goalie Adam Prokop. He had 6.
The Wausau West Hockey Booster Club is a proud supporter of our broadcast of Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9. The Wausau West Hockey Booster Club would also like to thank the following sponsors of the Wausau West Hockey program: Orthopedic Associates of Wausau, Wausau Mine Company, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, and A-Right Construction. Thanks again to the Wausau West Hockey Booster Club for their support of Warrior Hockey broadcast on Sports Fan 98.9. The best boats in the business, the best selection, the best people. For 100 years, M&J Marine has set the standard for sales and service, and let them prove it with a new Lund boat powered by the quality and performance of a Mercury outboard. Take a trip through their massive showroom where there's a boat show every day. The best brands and Mercury go boldly only at M&J Marine. I-39 to exit 181 Mosin E. You'll notice the difference. M&J Marine. Can you help turn a child's life around? Families in our community are needed to open their homes and hearts to foster children and provide them with love and stability until they can return home with their family. Whether you could open your home to one child or to a few brothers and sisters, your community needs you. Training and support is provided, and you'll make a difference. For more information, please contact Sarah Klebanow at Marathon County Department of Social Services at 715-261-7553.
I'm Dennis Silvers, the Golf Guru, with another Golf Minute to give you the inside scoop on your swing. There are numerous ways that golfers cause their ball to slice, but from what I see, one of the more common faults is swinging across the golf ball. This puts a slice side spin on your ball. Ideally, you should approach the ball on a path from slightly inside of your target line. Here's a simple drill that will go a long way to help get rid of that slice. Place 3 balls diagonally in front of you, and then make a swing. And hit only the center ball. You'll find that the only way to do this consistently is to swing on an inside-out path. If you come over the top, you'll probably hit the ball on the left, and maybe even all 3 balls. That would be something to see. Practice this drill with every club in your bag to help ingrain the proper swing path. So remember, if you want to rid yourself of that pesky slice, hit correctly from the inside. For the Golf Minute, I'm Dennis Silvers.
Right now, Allstate has almost as many ways to save as there are types of music. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent to get a quote. Find out how much you can save today. Allstate. Now that should be music to your ears.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on your signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Smithbrook, Illinois.
Buongiorno. Buonasera. How can I make the most of waiting for my next big vacation?
Translate your questions into goals by investing with Merrill Edge Self-Directed. It's more accessible than you think. With helpful planning tools plus free online stock and ETF trades. So you can keep practicing your pronunciation. Merrill, a Bank of America company. Visit merrilledge.com/within-reach to get started today.
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenwick, Smith Incorporated. Registered broker-dealer number SIPC. Other fees. Investment products are not FDIC insured and not bank guaranteed or may lose value.
Cell Farm offers the same great deals to new and existing customers alike. So when we have a sale, everyone can take advantage of the savings, not just a select group. Whether you're a new customer, or you've been a customer since the dawn of cell phones, or if you're a teacher in Tigerton, or a farmer in Fremont, a tutor in Two Rivers, a dentist in De Pere,
a tree cleaner in Tomahawk, or one of the best offensive tackles in professional football, charged with protecting the franchise QB. Right, David Bakhtiari?
Right, sir.
Unlike most of the big-time wireless carriers, with Cellcom organizes the same rate offers on everything from investment funds to unlimited data packages. Cellcom, clarity in a cloud world. And Cellcom both new and existing customers can get select devices from Bloomberg, Motorola, Samsung, and LG for just $5 per month. Plus 30 agreement and industry required. Terms and conditions restrictions apply. Visit Cellcom.com/save for details.
Online broadcast stream of today's game is brought to you exclusively by PGA Plumbing, Electrical, and Excavating. Your leading trade and professional service Wisconsin since 1994. Second intermission of the Wausau West Warriors with a dominant display of hockey in the second. They've taken a 7-1 lead over the Marshfield Tigers. As they look at the numbers of this one, brought to you by the Wausau West Athletic Department.
Thanks again to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their continued support of our broadcast of Wausau West Sports here on Sports Fan 98.9. To find out your next opportunities to cheer on the Warriors and follow Wausau West in action, you can see a complete schedule by going to WisconsinValleyConference.org and clicking on Wausau West. In the first period, the Warriors got on the board at 3:45. Tyler Cleveland with the goal. Again, it was a soft shot that Halverson let get past him. Thomas Garum and Cade Gruber with the assist, and the Warriors had a 1-0 lead. A minute 6 after that, at 4:51, it was Connor Healy. A shot was stopped, as taking the initial shot was Brady Cleveland, but Healy was there to bang home the rebound. So Healy with the goal, Thomas Garum and Brady Cleveland with the assist to give West a 2-0 lead. Marshfield would get one back at 10:57. Getting the goal for the Tigers was Adam Z. Assists on the play went to Peyton Smith and Sawyer Schindler, and it was 2-1, and that would be the score at the end of the first period. But then Wausau was dominant in period number 2. At 1:23, it was Tyler Cleveland with his second of the game. Connor Healy and Thomas Garum with the assist to make it 3-1. Warriors would make it 4-1 at 3:42. This time it was Cade Gruber with the goal. Assists went to Spencer Cooper and Thomas Garum, and that made it 4-1. Unassisted goal for Tyler Cleveland at 4:46. That would make it 5-1. Then at 10:28, it was Cade Gruber with his second of the night. Tyler Cleveland and Thomas Garum had the assist to make it 6-1, and then completing his hat trick, doing a nice job of keeping the puck in at the blue line was Tyler Cleveland, and then fired a wrist shot past Marshfield goaltender Cole Halverson, unassisted goal at 15:06 to make it 7-1 Wausau West. Through 2 periods of hockey, the Warriors have 39 shots on net. Cole Halverson has made 32 saves. 10 shots on net so far for Marshfield, and 9 saves made by goalie Adam Prokop. 7-1, Wausau West with the lead over Marshfield. We'll take another break, get you set for period number 3 next. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices.
Think you can't afford life insurance? Think again. You might be surprised at how affordable it can be. 80% of Americans overestimate the cost of life insurance. Maybe it's time to swap a few small expenses for a big peace of mind. Life insurance can protect what matters most, and it's the right thing to do. Let's talk today.
For details, contact Jim Nick, agent. Call 715-359-5055 or stop by 224-706 Zinnia Drive in Wausau today.
American Family Mutual Insurance
Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
American Family Insurance.
Since 1980, Wausau Wine Company has been serving the Wausau area with great food and drink in a truly unique dining atmosphere. It's 30-plus years of using only the finest ingredients, and we pride ourselves on still cooking the old-fashioned way, from scratch. Wausau Wine's menu is sure to please, and we stand by our promise of good food and drink at a fair price, and we're proud to be a long-standing part of our community. Experience it yourself. Visit the Wausau Wine Company on Stewart Avenue in Wausau today, enjoying the good times for over 30 years.
For more than 60 years, Sun Printing has been Central Wisconsin's commercial printer of choice due to their commitment to quality, creative solutions, and dedicated service. Sun Printing's team offers you a wide spectrum of services. Whether you need offset, digital, large format, graphic design, or mailing, they print everything under the sun. No project is too big or too small. So give Sun Printing a call at 845-4911 or visit them online at sunprinting.com.
Settle down. I've called everyone together to talk about the problems we are having. You go first.
Boss, the sinks in the back room are all stopped up, and there's a leak in the water pipe.
Well, that's easy. Call PGA Incorporated. PGA can handle all of our plumbing issues quickly, and they will get it done right. Next.
The lights are flickering in the plant and the circuit breakers keep tripping.
Just call PGA. They can fix any electrical problem, big or small.
Sir, everyone's complaining about the heat in the summer, and in winter, it's freezing in here.
PGA. They can look at our system, repair it, or they'll design a new high-efficiency one that will save us money, just like they did for my house. People, for plumbing problems, who do we call?
PGA.
Electrical?
PGA.
Heating and cooling?
PGA.
Excavating?
PGA. PGA.
When you need help with plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling, excavating, commercial or residential, call PGA Incorporated at 715-355-6717. Online at pgainc.net.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Scott Mashinsky with Edward Jones. Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 1027 South 17th Avenue or call 849-5258. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Sports Fan 98.9 is W255DN and WXCO, Wausau.
Chad Holmes again from the Marathon Park Ice Arena as we're nearly set for period number 3. Wausau West Warriors leading the Marshfield Tigers 7-1. Also in the Valley tonight, it is Wisconsin Rapids leading over the East Merrill United Blue Jacks by a score of 4-0 at the end of 2 periods of play. So again, 4-0 Rapids over East Merrill United. Warriors up 7-1 as we are underway in period number 3. Puck is to the near blue line. Is in the Wausau West zone. Turnover. Now the Tigers throw it in front. There's a backhanded shot. Not able to get it home as Marshfield has grabbing it in front was Ian Hagan. And now a whistle as the net gets called, gets knocked off its moorings. But an early opportunity for Marshfield as Hagan got right in front of Adam Prokop. Not sure if Adam got a piece of that shot or just missing the far side pipe, but nevertheless, face-off will occur to the right of the Wausau West junior netminder. With a 6-goal lead, it currently is a running clock. Taking the draw and winning it is Thomas Guerin for the Warriors. Behind the cage, Wausau West. With it is Tyler Cleveland, who has a hat trick tonight. Puck will be flipped up to center. He'll be chased down by Marshfield and Adam Z. Z has it knocked away, but gets it up to center. Played down by the Tigers and Sawyer Schindler. Schindler moves it right-hand side, chipped in deep by Peyton Smith. Rolls in left of the goaltender, Prokop. Now into the deep left corner. Picked up by Brady Cleveland. Brady moves along the boards. Deflected up to center ice by Thomas Garum. Puck will be played up at the neutral. Grabbing it will be Wausau West and Connor Healy at the red line. Connor will just dump it in deep. Goes off the glass behind the Marshfield cage. Tigers resetting deep in their own zone. Breaking their own zone is Marshfield, but not a good outlet pass. Taken away by Chase Prohaska. Prohaska moves it near side, Cade Gruber. Now with it is Kopetsky. Kopetsky got it into the zone, got knocked off the puck. Fight for the puck along the near side boards. Picked up by the Tigers and flipped through center ice. Tyler Cleveland will get there first in his own zone. He'll stick handle his way back behind his own cage. Cleveland to the right-hand side, getting some pressure, trying to move the puck along the far side boards. Falling down is Kopetsky, capped in by Marshfield. Puck is rolled in deep. Chase Prohaska trying to move it along the boards. Now deflects in behind the net. Prohaska will pick it up now for the Warriors. Move it ahead to Cade Gruber. And in the air, nice hand-eye coordination by Gruber, able to deflect it into the Marshfield end. Tigers again reset. Oh, bad out. The pass picked off into the zone. Brimacombe. Brimacombe tried to get around the defenseman, but had it knocked away. Puck back to center. Healy trying to get it over to Judah Leader. Could not connect on that pass. Tigers will just dump it in. Oh, little bit of a misplay by Prokop. Deflects, but it deflects to the near side. Back to center ice. Leader trying to fight for it for the Warriors. Marshfield bangs it off the far side boards. Warriors cannot connect on the pass. Little game of keep away. Now into the zone. Brody Brimacombe. Left face-off circle blocked. Judah Leader whiffs on the shot. Gets it back. Leader still fighting for it. Upper slot. Brady Cleveland. Now with it is Healy. Healy left face-off circle. Throws it on net. Save is made. Rebound and a goal for Judah Leader. Right in front, nobody putting a body on Leader after the initial shot was stopped by goalie Cole Halverson. And Judah Leader at 2 minutes and 55 seconds of the third period extends the Wausau West lead to 8-1. Some good patience there. It looked like Brady Cleveland could have fired it. He moved it to the near side to his defense partner Connor Healy. Healy's shot was stopped, but there was Leader for the rebound. For Judah Leader on the season, that's his fourth goal. As the Warriors, one of their biggest offensive explosions of the season here tonight.
Scoring goal for the Warriors by number 20, Judah Leader. Assist by number 8, Connor Healy. And for Brady Cleveland.
Brady Cleveland and Connor Healy, as expected, getting the assists. Puck in the deep right corner of the Wausau West zone. Thrown in front, but not even going to stick on it was Peyton Smith for Marshfield. Left wing corner, now dumped in behind the cage. Warriors trying to break their own zone. Move to the near side boards. Nice little move there by Brady Cleveland, but gave away the puck. Now Cleveland will get it back between the circles. Cleveland still fighting for it. Picked up by the Tigers. Moved to the left faceoff circle, but a little bit behind the target, Sawyer Schindler. Now the Warriors back through center. Brady Cleveland over the blue line, right wing side. Has it knocked away. Cleveland gets it back. Cleveland looking for help. Between the circles, one-timer. A little bit of a deflection in front. That was Carson Kleiber with the shot attempt for the Warriors. Back to the point, Thomas Garum. Garum has it knocked away, but Kleiber with an early opportunity as he's getting some playing time. And now the puck is deflected over the boards into the bench area. 13 minutes even to go in the third period. 8-1, Wausau West with the lead. Again, tomorrow night, Wausau West girls basketball. The Warriors 10-0 on the season, take on 16-1 Beaver Dam. It'll be at the Just a Game Field House in Wisconsin Dells. I'll be on the air with the pregame show at 6:40 here on Sports Fan 98.9. And then a doubleheader of Warrior Sports on Saturday we'll talk about a little bit later on. On the right-hand side, with it is Cade Gruber. Gruber gets checked off the puck, goes into the right corner, grabbed by Jancic Manchinsky for the Tigers, but kept at the left point. Ellis has his shot deflected, and the puck goes back to center. And now rolling it in deep is Damian Haynes for the Tigers. Healy gives it off to his defense partner, Ellis. Ellis could not connect on the pass, but it does roll to center. Now Warriors a 2-on-1 into the zone. Right-hand side, Cooper. Cooper, right face-off circle. Cooper, a shot, and a save. Puck is still loose in front, picked up by the Tigers. Goaltender was looking left, looking right where that rebound went. It went into the air and then ended up between the circles, but cleared by Marshfield. Back into the zone, Thomas Garum, left-hand side. Garum, left corner. Garum, back to the left point, Ellis. Ellis moves it right-hand side. Chipped into the right corner by Connor Healy. Puck in behind the cage. Now thrown to the right faceoff circle. Deflected and grabbed by Marshfield. Now the Tigers 3-on-2 through center ice. Left wing side with the puck is Ian Senholz, but a whistle and an offside coming up on Marshfield. One of the rare odd man opportunities for the Tigers here tonight, but they are a little off-timed as getting into the offensive zone, and an offside is whistled. 11:25 to go in the third. 8-1 Wausau West with the lead. Been a dominant performance here tonight for the Warriors, who had a 39-10 edge in shots after two. At the left point, kept in by the Tigers. Puck is grabbed in the left face-off circle. A quick release on a save made by Adam Prokop. Puck bounced to Ian Senholz in the left face-off circle, and he quickly turned and fired, but in good position near the right post was Adam Prokop. And Prokop, he's been playing some really good hockey recently. Coming into tonight, he had a 5-3 record, but his goals against average 2.12, an outstanding save percentage of .927. Puck between the circles, and Senholz has his shot deflected to the left corner. Puck is played by Senholz. Senholz fighting for it in the deep corner, taken away by the Warriors. Back to the point, kept in again. Upper slot, there's a shot blocked in front, and then deflected off of Lee Whitman behind the cage. Whitman's shot went off the boot of a Warrior in front. And then Whitman got it back, but could not get a second shot on target. Played by the Warriors in their own zone. Brady Cleveland stick handles behind his own cage. Cleveland now off the right-hand side. Cleveland gets it to center, over the red line. Cleveland over the blue line. Cleveland left face-off circle. Cleveland in front. Cleveland back hit a shot! Is it a goal? Yes, it is! Brady Cleveland with the big rush up ice came from the left-hand side, cut right in front, and then backhanded it past Cole Halverson. So Brady Cleveland trying to catch up to Tyler Cleveland here tonight. Tyler has 3, now Brady has 2, and the Warriors have a 9-1 lead. 10:09 to go in the game. But that's the kind of offensive skill that we've seen from the defenseman Brady Cleveland throughout the course of the season.
Scoring the goal for the Warriors, number 4, Brady Cleveland. Unassisted on that goal, time of the goal 6:51.
Unassisted for Brady Cleveland, second of the night, and for Brady Cleveland, that is his 8th of the season. Puck played along the near side boards in the Marshfield zone. Still fought for, now chips toward the left corner, picked up by the Tigers. Coming over is Brimacombe. Brimacombe got a piece of it. Now Brimacombe has it. Brimacombe between the circles. Shot by Leader, and a save made by Cole Halverson. Right-hand side. There's a shot. Save again. Halverson. Rebound goes wide of the cage as Kopetsky had an opportunity. Back to the point. Not able to keep it in was Healy. It'll be played by goaltender Adam Prokop. Leaves it behind the cage. 9:20 to go. Warriors looking for double digits, leading 9-1. Wausau West near side, flipped up the center. Oh, beautiful pass, but Brimacombe could not handle it. Long pass from end to end, and Brimacombe just had to go off at the end of his stick. Back to left point, Connor Healy. Healy between the circles, deflected by Kopetsky, but blocked in front by Mancheski from Marshfield. Warriors keeping the heat on. Pinching in is Healy. Now behind the cage, Judo Leader. Leader to the right corner. Leader leaves it behind the net. Nobody there for the Warriors. Puck moved to the near side corner. Now along the boards. Back to the point, Healy. His shot goes off a teammate in front, and Marshfield will clear the zone. Chasing it down will be Wausau West, and Aiden Abuzahab gets it back to center ice. Abuzahab now has it. Now his pass goes off target, intended for Ryan Ellis. Now coming back to help for the Warriors is Brandon Rickliffs. Now they shot in a save made, taking it from the top of the near face-off circle as Damon Haynes for Marshfield. Stop was made by Prokop. Puck along the far side boards, now chipped in deep by the Tigers. B.J. Brandt going deeper into his bench here with this 8-goal lead. Puck is deflected, bounces in on net, and smothering it nicely is Adam Prokop. He'll hold on, take the whistle and the stoppage. 8 minutes to go, 9-1 Wausau West. Warrior hockey team back in action on Saturday against Stevens Point in a very important Wisconsin Valley Conference game. Warriors and the Smash Panthers, 3:40 for the pregame, 4 o'clock for the opening faceoff right here on Sports Fan 98.9. And then coming up Saturday night, we'll have Wausau West boys basketball against Wisconsin Rapids. Pregame coverage starts at 7 p.m. Faceoff, near side faceoff circle, won by the Warriors, and flipped out to center ice. And then in fact, it goes all the way down ice, and that will be icing on the Warriors. So again, plenty of big games coming up, and don't forget, coming up this weekend as well, the seeding meetings will be held. So we'll find out what the Warriors bracket looks like by the end of the weekend. And then next week, got East Merrill United on Tuesday night, and then a trip to Chippewa Falls on Thursday. And now a change for the last regular season game we'll talk about here in just a moment as well. Off through center ice, here comes Wausau West. Lucas Langlois. Langlois off the near side boards. Gets there first. Thrown in front. Not able to get a shot off of Spencer Cooper as the puck taken away by Marshfield. That's a nice little play made there by Wausau West and Langlois. But Langlois back up ice. Left face-off circle leaves it. Oh, and falling down. Oh, beautiful feed. And hit the side of the net on the deflection was Langlois. But a nice little play with Aaron Miller for the Warriors. Miller, as he was going down, got the puck back towards Langlois on the doorstep, but could not get the deflection on goal. But Langlois, a pretty good shift. He had a nice little play where he banked it off to himself off the near side boards to get an opportunity, and there with Miller had another chance. Puck at neutral ice, played by Brady Cleveland. Cleveland moves it near side. Falling down is Tyler Cleveland, but he does get the puck out of the zone. Puck rolls all the way down to the other end, and that will lead to an icing. But the Warriors, a week from Saturday, were supposed to play Eau Claire North in the regular season finale, but Eau Claire North has to make up a game in their conference, the Big Rivers against Eau Claire Memorial. So Wausau West will play host again to Verona. We saw Verona just last Friday night, and Verona will come back for the regular season finale here at Marathon Park a week from Saturday. Winning the draw is Marshfield. There's a shot from the point. Stopped in front by Prokop. And now here comes Brady Cleveland. Cleveland through center. Cleveland has a poke checked away as he got into the offensive zone. Tigers get it back. With it is Peyton Smith. Smith gets checked off the puck by Brady Cleveland. Warriors will move it along the right-hand side, but could not connect. Now on the near side, near his own blue line, is Ian Hagan. Hagan has it knocked away. Warriors get it back. Thrown in behind the Marshfield cage. Rolls to the right wing corner. Getting there first for the Tigers is Sawyer Schindler. He'll chip it in behind his own cage. Now on the near side, Hagan. Hagan up the right-hand side. Over the red line. He'll flip it high into the air. It will be gloved down by Adam Prokop. He'll squeeze it, waiting for a whistle, and then finally it does come. Officials did not want to blow the whistle, but they are ultimately forced to as the clock continues to run. 5 minutes to go in the game. 9-1, Wausau West. So the Warriors will have some significant and very tough games in the final portion of this regular season. Stevens Point Saturday, on the road at Chippewa Falls Thursday, and then home against Verona next Saturday. And then the playoffs begin the following week. In behind the Wausau West cage, deflected away, picked up by Kleiber. Kleiber flips it up the center ice, off the near side boards, into the zone. With it is Brandon Ricklefs. Ricklefs could not keep control of it, taken away by Seth Peterson. Peterson moves it off the far side boards. In front of the Marshfield bench, fight for the puck. At the blue line, back to center, then dumped in deep by the Warriors. And there was a delayed offside. Wausau West has to clear the zone. In fact, they could have blown the whistle as that puck came in on net, but they did not do so. Back up ice, with it is Conradi. Conradi rolls it in deep. Now left faceoff circle, not able to handle the puck was Tommy Cashmer, and the Warriors get it back. Puck will roll into the Marshfield zone, trying to get there before the icing, but not able to do so was Ryan Ellis for the Warriors. Under 4 minutes to go, 9-1 Wausau West. Warriors will be winning their third game in a row. That will match the longest win streak of the season for Wausau West. Started off the campaign with 3 straight wins, but have not won 3 in a row since then. In fact, before this, they had not won back-to-back games since that 3-0 start. So the Warriors trying to get hot at the right time. Wausau West breaks it through their own zone. With it is Lucas Langlois, left wing side over the blue line. Langlois stops near side boards. Threw it in front, and Cooper almost got a stick on it. Back to the right point. Shot attempt by Healy is deflected back to center. Chasing it down is Prohaska. Prohaska's pass is taken away by Henry Horneman. Horneman will get it in deep for Marshfield. Chase Prohaska will get it on the right-hand side. Now with it is Cooper. Cooper has it knocked away. Puck on the left face-off circle. Back to the left point. Oh, falling down was Tristan Reisman as he tried to get a shot off, and the puck goes back to center. Reisman is trying to move and get a lane to make the shot attempt, but he fell down before he could do so. And the puck will be rolled in deep by the Warriors, and another icing on Wausau West. And again, with the 6 or more goal lead, it is a running clock here in the third period. 2:38 to go, 9-1 leader for the Wausau West Warriors. Face-off will be to the left of Adam Prokop. Face-off is won by Marshfield. To the right point with it is Mancheski. Mancheski, his pass deflected, back to Mancheski. He'll backhand it into the right wing corner. Puck goes across the way in front of the Wausau West cage to the far side boards. Kept in at the left point by the Tigers. Right face-off circle. Hagen will fire a shot, goes wide, trying to go glove hand side against Prokop. Kept in at the left point. There's a little nice move. Left face-off circle. Another nice move. There's a shot and a save. That was a nice move by Noah Peterson for Marshfield. Got around 2 Warriors, but then making the stop again is Adam Prokop. And despite the big lead, Prokop has been sharp here in the third. And that's what you like to see from your goaltender. Don't let the score affect how you play. Need him to be very sharp now, and need him to be very sharp on Saturday in that game against Stevens Point. Went on the draw for Marshfield, but taken away by West for a moment, then grabbed right back by the Tigers. Left face-off circle, thrown in front, a deflection and a goal. That was a nice feed in front. Deflecting it was Peyton Smith for the Tigers, and Smith will light the lamp with 1:22 to go to make it 9-2. Nothing that could be done by Adam Prokop on that one. That was a nice feed from the left face-off circle, and Smith able to deflect it inside the near side pipe. 15 minutes and 38 seconds, the time of that goal for Peyton Smith.
For Marshfield, number 7, Peyton Smith, assist by number 6, Sawyer Schindler. That's Smith from
Schindler with a nice feed from the left face-off circle. So Schindler the only, Smith gets it back and a shot in the right pad save. Looking for a second quick one was Peyton Smith, but a right pad save made by the Warriors and Adam Prokop. Back into the zone comes West. Puck taken away by the Tigers behind their own cage. Pinching in is Connor Healy, but could not control it. Deflects back to neutral with under a minute to go. With it is Brady Cleveland. He'll stick handle, work his way behind the net. Just holds it and now looks for a passing lane, but deflected away. Kept in by the Tigers and Seth Peterson. Peterson could not get a shot off. Deflects back to neutral. Marshfield forced to reset at their own blue line. Now with the puck is Lee Whitman. Whitman over the blue line. He'll fire a shot. Goes right between the legs of Connor Healy, and it turns into a pretty good save by Adam Prokop. Using the defenseman nicely was Whitman for Marshfield. He fired it right between the legs of Connor Healy, but able to see it and make the stop is Adam Prokop as the clock runs with 18 seconds to go. Face-off will be to the near side face-off circle, left to Prokop. There's the draw near the dot. Still fought for, and the Warriors will win it. Move it off the near side boards up to center ice. Into the zone, left-hand side. With it for the Warriors is Reineck. Reineck had it knocked away, but that will do it. Another victory and set things up for their big game against Spash on Saturday. The Warriors beat the Marshfield Tigers by a score of 9-2. We'll come back, look at the scoring, get a chance to talk to head coach B.J. Brandt as well. But 9-2, Wausau West with the victory over the Marshfield Tigers.
He had 2 saves for a game total of 2. For Adam Prokop for the Warriors third period.
Get the number here before.
For a game total of
all right, we'll go over those numbers in the postgame. Wausau West 9, Marshfield 2. This is Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9.
The Wausau West Hockey Booster Club is a proud supporter of our broadcast of Warrior Hockey on Sports Fan 98.9. The Wausau West Hockey Booster Club would also like to thank the following sponsors of the Wausau West Hockey program: Orthopedic Associates of Wausau, Wausau Mine Company, Gold Mine Dolphin Hockey, and A-Right Construction. Thanks again to the Wausau West Hockey Booster Club for their support of Warrior Hockey broadcast on Sports Fan 98.9.
What's your idea of winter fun? It's hitting the trails after a fresh snowfall and you're thinking new snowmobile. It's time to call CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing fun. If you're thinking new four-wheel drive vehicle to get you to the downhill slopes or the cross-country trails, it's time to call CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing fun. Quick, easy loan applications, friendly lenders, and great rates make CCU the lending leader in financing fun. When your idea of winter fun isn't in the snow, maybe hitting the highway in a new motorhome is the way to go. Just give CCU a call. Financing for motorhomes and winter getaways. When you think fun, think Clover Belt Credit Union. What are you waiting for? Life's too short and winter's too long. Call CCU for your great rate financing. Dial 715-842-5693 or apply online or for your smartphone. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. Local lenders, lending local money, keeping our community strong.
accounts of families in our community are needed to open their homes and hearts to foster children and provide them with love and stability until they can return home with their families. Whether you are working your home with one child or will be brothers and sisters, your community needs you. Training and support to provide stimulating children. For more information, please contact Sarah Creator now at Marathon County Department of Social Services at 715-261-7553.
Settle down and call everyone together to talk about the problems we are having. You go first.
Boss, the sinks in the back room are all stopped up, and there's a leak in the water pipe.
Well, that's easy. Call PGA Incorporated. PGA can handle all of our plumbing issues quickly, and they will get it done right.
X. The lights are flickering in the plant, and the circuit breakers keep tripping.
Just call PGA. They can fix any electrical problem, big or small.
Sir, everyone's complaining about the heat in the summer, and in winter, it's freezing in here.
PGA. They can look at our system, repair it, or they'll design a new high-efficiency one that will save us money, just like they did for my house. People, for plumbing problems, who do we call?
PGA.
Electrical.
PGA.
Heating and cooling.
PGA.
Excavating.
PGA. PGA.
When you need help with plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling, excavating, commercial or residential, call PGA Incorporated at 715-355-5717. Online at pgainc.net.
Sports Fan 98.9 is W255DN Wausau and WXCO Wausau.
Well, we should have a good one Saturday. Chad Holmes back again from the Marathon Park Ice Arena, where the Wausau West hockey team earns their third straight win, moves to 8-6 overall, 7-1 in the WVC, knocking off the Marshfield Tigers by a score of 9-2. We'll have a look at the numbers of this one coming up. But first, a chance to talk to the head coach, B.J. Brandt. And Coach, I thought in the first period it came out, put some pressure on early, put quite a few shots on goal. It was a 2-1 game. But again, like I saw on Saturday, it looks like you're finding your sea legs in the second period. Really a very impressive start to the period to put that game away.
Yeah, I tell you, we started the game very well. We were on the attack. We were in the offensive zone a lot, which was really important for us. And I think, we relaxed a little bit at the end of the third, or end of the first. For about 5 minutes left, we relaxed, and we talked about that in between periods. We said, hey, we had a great period, but we had a moment of relaxation, and they were able to get one. And we didn't want to have that in the second. And I thought we came out and put our foot on the gas in the second period, got a lot of shots on net, and we had guys there for rebounds. We were guys making the right plays, making the right passes, and finding guys to get the back of the net. And obviously, Tyler Cleveland had a big part in that tonight.
We'll talk about that in a moment. I wanted to mention as well, and I thought I saw this Saturday against Waukesha as well. It feels like you're gained a half a step. I don't know what it's been, but it felt like in that game you're getting to the pucks, making it difficult for the passes for your opponent. I thought here tonight as well, you weren't allowing a lot of second passes for Marshfield here tonight. Did it feel like your team was on the front foot quite a bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're starting to understand where they belong in a group of five. So we talk about that all the time. Where do you fit where the puck is, and what are you supposed to be doing when you don't have it? This is a game where there's 12 guys on the rink, and only one has the puck. So you got to know what to do when you don't have the puck. And I thought our guys anticipated things well tonight. They communicated. I heard guys talking that I had never heard talk or call for the puck before. So those are things we talk about, and that's a growth thing. That's guys getting comfortable with varsity hockey, getting comfortable with the experience that they're at, and executing in the moments that they need to, and I thought tonight they did that.
You said Tyler Cleveland. I said during the game that if you did a poll before the game on who's going to get a hat trick for your team here tonight, he would have been way down on that list. He had one goal coming in. Obviously, it just felt like, everything he was throwing at the net was ending up in the back of the net tonight.
He did. He was getting pucks through. As a defenseman, sometimes it's not how hard it is. It's does it get through? And you saw the first one. He didn't get everything he wanted on it, and the goalie mishandled it. But sometimes that's what happens, is you just got to find ways to get the puck to the net. And he did that tonight. He made simple plays. He made some really good breakout passes. I mean, those are things that a guy now, 14 games into his full varsity career, like he's starting to figure out the game a little bit, and we're excited for him.
We're starting to find some guys as well up front. 2 more for Cade Gruber. I mean, it feels like he's really growing into his role up front and starting to provide you some significant offense, isn't he?
I tell you, he's got some good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I said real quickly, there was a play near the blue line where, just to get it out of the zone, he was able to, in the air like it was a baseball play. Yeah. I mean, just to get the puck out of the zone, not a scoring play, and I thought that said the same thing. Great hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, he's a guy that has made some really nice plays in that way, and you saw tonight, his goals combined might have been 5 feet, from the net, and he's learned where to go down there. He's learned how to be patient and find the puck, and guys have been able to get him to get the puck to the net so that he can do his skill set, which is go down low, be good with the puck, be patient, and find ways to finish it. Yeah, he was really good tonight.
You've done what you needed to do this week. You took care of business, and best of all, not in a where it was a nail biter coming down the stretch. You took care of business against Rapids and now Marshfield, and obviously the level goes way up on Saturday against Stevens Point. But that's why you play the games, right?
Oh, this is after we got thumped down there at their place, the guys I think sensed that, hey, we got to play better, and since then, we've played better. We haven't won every game, but we've played better, and I think they're starting to see the little things of the game that allow us to have success. And Saturday's going to be a great environment. Like it's going to be different, but the guys know what's on the line, and I think this is the time of year where things like that happen, and you want to be able to play in these games, and they've set themselves up for it, and it's going to be a fun matchup on Saturday.
It sure will be, and we look forward to it.
Thanks, Chad.
Congrats. Head coach of the Wausau West Warriors, B.J. Brandt. Before we wrap it up, let's quickly go over the scoring of this one. Warriors 9, Marshfield 2. Started off early, as he said, soft shot, but found the back of the net for Tyler Cleveland at 3:45. Thomas Garum had the assist along with Cade Gruber, 1-0 Warriors. Minute 6 after that, it was Connor Healy grabbing a rebound after the initial shot from Brady Cleveland was stopped. So Connor Healy with the goal. Brady Cleveland, and again Thomas Garum with assist, 4:51 to make it 2-0. Marshfield will get their only goal at 10:57 of the first period. Adam Z with the goal. Assists on the play went to Sawyer Schindler, and Peyton Smith made it 2-1. Warriors would then put this one away in the second period. A huge second period. 5 goals for Wausau West in the second. At 1:23, it would be Brady Cleveland with the goal. Connor Healy and Thomas Garum with the assist to make it 3-1. At 3:42, it would be Cade Gruber with assists going to Spencer Cooper along with Thomas Garum. Again, first 4 goals all were assisted by Garum, and that would make it 4-1. Warriors would make it 5-1 with an unassisted goal by Tyler Cleveland at 4:46. And then at 10:28, second goal of the night for Cade Gruber. Tyler Cleveland and Thomas Garum with his 5th assist of the evening, and the Warriors extended their lead to 5-1. Actually 6-1, losing track of all those goals in the second period. And then Wausau West would add 1 more goal, their 5th goal of the second period. At 15:06, it would be Tyler Cleveland completing the hat trick, and it would be unassisted to make it 7-1, and that would be the score at the end of 2 periods of play. Right there in the Wisconsin Valley Conference race. Before we wrap it up, let's see if I can't track down a score on that Stevens Point game against DC Everest tonight, as the Panthers were hosting the Evergreens at the KB Willett Ice Arena this evening. Try to see if Everest may have done some good work here, helping out the Wausau West Warriors. But I don't think I have a score on that one at this point. But nevertheless, the Warriors will host Stevens Point. At the very least, Wausau West will have an opportunity to get into a first-place tie in the WVC with a victory on Saturday. But again, we got some exciting big-time sports